Welcome everyone. I think this is the time we have waited a long time for. We are in a grand finals. And not any grand finals, the Scrubs Invitational Tournament grand finals. This time we're gonna show you Alfalfafield versus Vince Requiem. Group A, top players. And Alfalfa has not lost any games so far. So can Vince reset the bracket and give us a game 2 or not? We will see. But I brought to you awesome commentators Shawnee and Millibug. How are you guys doing?
I'm so excited for this, and you, Steve, I don't think I've ever heard you sound more excited, Trent. Like, it's very, very...
I am so excited. You can't...
This is gonna be so good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And in true Trent Seed fashion, we are already starting to worry about all dungeons because we started with a stone.
Woohoo! I mean, it's a Trent seed, so it's gonna, like, trip us up massively.
Are you surprised?
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be like all dungeons because Epona's song is on Ocarina and Frogs 2 is required. It'll be something like that, you know?
And we are off.
Alfalfa wins. I'm just saying. That you,
No, I can agree with that.
You can't beat that tunic color.
So guys, it's over.
Oh, it's all over, guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming.
Alright, what we got in the medal's house then? Was that the paperweight?
The mirror shield.
Oh, interesting.
A bow!
Bow.
What?
And a normal
And a-
shield.
You know, never buy a shield, guys. You really don't need to.
Well,
Mido
don't
has
get
been
added too.
good to us.
Mido is a hoarder.
Oh wow, okay.
And some money.
There's that stimulus
Fabulous.
package we all get. I mean, what?
In before Kokiri Forest way over here.
I wouldn't
mean,
be
is that-
surprised.
It's like, no, really? I never guessed.
And the Deco Tree starter kit, the 99 rupees.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I see
All
that
good.
in a chest, I go straight there.
So it wasn't.
And it was the paperweight. It wasn't the...
Oh, for God's sake.
So obviously the hints are Stone of Agony required nowadays, right?
Oh, clearly, yeah.
Because we are on 5.2.
So the Agony trick is on, right? In scrub settings.
Yeah, it is on.
So, still not needed for anything, but it's lovely to have because otherwise your papers would just go everywhere. And how else do you keep that Gerudo card in your inventory when you get it?
This is a very, very good point. So we have got both Alfalfa and Wins setting up to ready to go to Deku Tree, as expected. What you can't with the, you can't not do that with your 99 rupees and of course your fairy.
Yeah. Also, for everyone watching, Alfalfa's screen, yeah, it looks a bit weird. The reason for that is, first of all, he's a keyboard player. Yes, you heard this correctly. A keyboard player. As we see, 30 skulls is not required today. And not only that, he's playing on a Mac. Like, there is no, it's like, wow.
I'm almost impressed. But I think
Whoa,
collecting chickens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Chickens!
Chickens
Use
has
the
fire
tools to cook
arrows. I mean that works. Okay, so I'm wondering, Trent, do you want to give chat like for those of them who are new to the concept of scrubs? Do you want to give them an overview as to what the scrubs tournament is all about?
So, in small things, it was a night idea. We drank a lot. Nah, I'm just kidding. We thought about ourselves how can we make it more accessible for newer runners to also participate in a tournament and also improve on opponents else, because we only see the top runners, obviously, and they are very good, and we never meet, like, we can never challenge them. So we strived to make a tournament exactly for these people that want to learn, that are very interested. And for these people, we made the Scrubs tournament. In the first iteration, we made it in an invitational, because we couldn't, like, we were pretty new, we had never done a tournament before, and it's not as easy as it looks. But Season 2, and there will be a Season 2, will have maybe more people, if more people sign up. And we can even help more. We want to give, like, a very equal-based skill against each other. Like, we have people divided in groups to match their skill level, because we don't want someone racing Marco suddenly. It would be just plain unfair for everyone who's just started like a month ago.
Yeah, I've been playing this for several months. I still don't want to face Marco. Marco's just that
No one
good.
wants to.
Yeah. I believe Season 2 is this summer.
I think qualifiers start 1st of July.
Can we just say nice? Can we just say nice to Wins' rupee count?
I mean, sure, nice.
I was thinking it, I still want to say it just yet.
And I'm not sure if Uncle Tress has done this Discord link before. He has not, of course. Blame Tress.
Trez, who is running the E weekly, and it's going to be on Restream this Sunday.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There will be... Tress is required to be on Restream. And it will be fun on Sunday. But right now we're in Deco Tree, and I don't know if this is fun. So far we have found, what, nothing?
No, nothing of interest. Just a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Shame they don't have a wallet for it.
And for everyone who's looking forward to join Season 2, July 1st starts the qualifiers. So we will have qualifiers, so we can see roughly you equal, like roughly how good you are. And if we don't let you in, that basically means you are too good for us. Sorry to say it this way, but we want to still make it somewhat equal for the other runners. So sorry if we have to abandon anyone. But very, very lovely to even think about joining. And we really, really want a lot of people. And we try to give a lot of people that really want to learn the game the chance to learn the game and make it as easy as it gets. The qualifiers, we have not 100% decided how we're gonna do the format. We might do the similar approach as Season 1, but we're not 100% sure, so I can't give you any details to that yet.
Just going to interrupt for a moment to point out, if you were watching our Alfalfa screen just then, you would have seen a interesting setup for V1 skin. Kind of acquired, it's hard to aim on a keyboard.
True that. I think Wins did a very similar setup, and he has just finished with Boom.
So,
Goma
Goma,
mode has been reached.
Goma, what do you have for us?
So this looks a little bit like a Baron deck.
Winner!
No, it's the winner. It's the winner heart piece. This is not Baron.
Alright, fair.
So this is...
And that's a
it was
stone!
actually a stone, are you kidding me? Well, all dungeons time, looks like.
I mean, they're not far off if it's going to be all dungeons.
You know the last stone's going to be so like spirit.
What a very great start already.
Wins off getting that potato.
And as I saw the chat already mentioning from like disabling checks that require skill, we have not entirely removed skill from the scrubs because we want you guys to improve, but right now we have 40 and 50 skills disabled, and horseback archery 1500 is disabled. Like, those checks cannot have progression at all. And those are also not hinted because they are disabled. As well, we have enabled Lens of Truth everywhere. It's a brilliant change to even bait you even more with hints.
Because what's talking about a better bait?
Yeah.
This is very, very true. And also, for the adult trading sequence, it starts at claim check. It does mean, however, that Big Oron is not an always hint. It's a sometimes hint. But if you find you'll never find anything lower than claim check in the sequence.
Exactly. That means we have 8 sometimes hints. 8 different sometimes hints.
As proven by the fact that we actually do get chickens hinted quite a lot more than you'd expect.
I mean, chickens have fire arrows. That's not a bad... That would have saved me in my race.
Yeah.
It really would. Well, it's never going to save me in my scrub races. I was just bad at video games.
It's alright. Join the club.
And then, okay, so child archery game was about 0 use. Let's see what our hints are. Did I just see Fire Foolish?
Yeah, and Garuda Fortress Foolish. Sarias in Ice Cavern and Epona on Requiem.
Those are some very good hints.
That are interesting hints.
Saria's song was Ice Cavern.
Yeah, Sarias was in Ice and Wasteland is Epona. Can we please have Requiem on OOT and DC a stone, please?
Are you sure you rolled this then?
I'm not sure yet.
Sure.
Well,
Anyway,
I think we're about to find out.
so off Wind goes to obtain our medallion knowledge. I saw the
What?
Dongers in there. I saw the Dongers in there somewhere.
Oh, Stone
The
Fire.
Dongos is
Stone Foolish Fire, might I add.
Fire. It's kind of wonderful. Boss key on hammer chest, please.
Yeah, that's... Now we need a good Ocarina of Time hint, huh? I think that would be the best thing.
Trent, are you sure you haven't, like, rolled us a good seed?
I mean, my track record so far is very good, so... In 5.2 I have not rolled a bad seed so far, so... I mean, not for tournaments.
I would like to point out that we have 2 vanilla medallions. Is this even random?
True that.
And an almost vanilla stone is just the wrong stone.
I like that we have no Way of the Heroes yet.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I think it's interesting that both of our runners have chosen to go for early.
I'm pretty sure it's a fairly common play for wins rules. I'm not sure about Alfalfa.
I mean, bow? That would push me to attack archery as well.
I mean, it would, yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. You know, it's very early. But when you've got a song right there that you could pick up from Zelda, you know, I'm surprised that they wouldn't go and get that song first and then.
Maybe they have a better routing. I don't know. I lost against both of them. At least against one of them.
Dead Hand Dead. Yeah, admittedly, I can't talk about.
Wait, was that Well Hand Dead? Sorry.
Yeah, Dead Hand of the Well is blue.
Oh, so very dead. I see.
So it's more dead than normal.
Yes.
More dead than my grasp of English, I swear.
I just noticed that Wind has vanilla music.
That's honestly a little bit.
I like that song.
It's a very good song.
I mean, the window's nice. Not sure about the sound in the water.
I mean, normally you get Song of Storms, and if the Storms is holding on a lot, you have maybe a Serenade of Water.
You know, I'll give you that, yeah.
Kak is always way of the heroes. Also, Kak has fire arrows on chicken.
Are you telling me Way of the Hero Village is Way of the Hero?
No.
I don't think I need to tell you that Way of the Hero Village is Way of the Hero.
Never. Kak Way of the Hero? That never happens. Okay, what's this? Just blue. Although, Windmill Song being Serenade.
You think the only thing that is missing is Prelude?
I was gonna say it can't be Baron Kak because we have fire arrows here.
No, it can't be.
It's
not locked at all. No. It unlocks checks.
It would be amazing, don't get me wrong, but
Songs are hard.
I don't think we would see Baron Kek now. Like, if we see a Baron Kek, the runners might ask me what I have rolled.
Well, they can't ask you until after.
Also, VXR is correct. Like, if it would be foolish, we wouldn't get a chicken sit.
also true. I forgot what I did.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah.
explosives.
Choose. Only 5. But
That's the recovery HUD on it.
I almost had to have another look thinking, is that Mirror Shield? I realized it's on their back.
You might need a new pair of glasses.
Yeah, a bit difficult to get those right now, unfortunately.
5 choose when you haven't got a bomb bag. It's just like an oof. And you feel a bit sad.
I mean, you get to practice your safe walking.
You get to
I
practice.
mean-
You get to practice a lot of things with 5 shoes.
Yeah, like how to spend those 5 chews.
Yeah.
So both runners are everyone's favourite Pyromaniac Gravekeeper.
I'm just quite interested about how both of them have taken more or less the exact same route. I say more or less. They've both taken the exact same route.
I mean,
And
this so far is very standard adults route. I do not. There is a joke there. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not
Is
this out
it-
of a 20-foot barge.
I'm not touching
is
that.
it that Danpei just wants us to practice safe suiting?
Really?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is not.
God, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it! Yeah!
Oh,
Ooh.
on the mark.
Alfalfa, when you watch this back, know that I never had any doubt you would make it.
I mean, I'm glad you didn't, because with that close of a time, I definitely did.
He got hit several times with fire as well, so.
As a wallet!
So, zombies are guarding a source of money.
Can we have a Kak Way of the Hero, please?
For the wallet?
Yes, of course.
Oh, God. What are you doing?
Buying another shield?
Oh, sticks. I mean, it works. I can't really think of many other times you do that.
I can't think what else you want to spend your money on.
Definitely not a shield.
I would buy shields in this game. I would absolutely buy shields in this game.
You're a team by a shield?
I want team buy shield responsibly.
I'm on team. I'm on team. Either buy a shield or either I find it.
I'm on team. Why would I buy a shield? Oh wait, I'm in the forest temple without one. Bollocks.
I mean, 2 words. Ground jumps.
True that.
Yeah.
I know. Team feet the like. Oh,
That's a second
bond,
bow.
That's a bond locked bow.
that's one way of finding that. Always buy a shield, even if you already have 3. I'm liking the teams appearing in town. Got team feed the likes.
Team feed the likes. It's my personal favorite.
I like the name, but I feel like likes don't deserve to be fed because they're rude.
You don't like the likes?
How can you not like the likes?
I definitely don't like the likes.
Or in Zelda 1, the pancake monsters.
Pancake monster.
If you look at them in Zelda 1, they are a stack of pancakes.
It's fair.
I swear
They
to
look
God.
like it in they look like that in Oracle of Ages and Seasons.
I haven't played those. I need to.
I don't remember.
Okay, so Wind's there opening up the way to Lost Woods and opening the way to Death Mountain Crater.
Not going into DMC and have a look there.
They might be coming back.
Wait, is he throwing away those shoes? Because I don't think he's safe scumming.
No,
Is
I
everyone
haven't
Fire Temple
seen
still-
him.
Fire Temple's still foolish.
Oh,
Oh.
There's our claim check.
Did Wind just galaxy brain that? Because now, surely you go through to DMC, right?
nee, he's getting the song in forest.
I don't disagree.
That angle doesn't really work.
Yeah, that angle is a bit too steep. Still too steep.
I'm not gonna lie, on Alfalfa side, I thought that was going to base. Oh, Wind is through. Yay, Wind. Okay, let's see what this song. Oh, also getting this check as well.
We don't know if there's anything on Bigoron. We haven't yet seen a hint for it.
You might never see a hint for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bigoron is not guaranteed to be hinted here.
The Goron's only guaranteed if it's anything lower than claim check start.
Indeed.
When spending their final bomb chew. I mean, they got claim check out of those 5 chews. And a second bow, which are the worst comp sets left in the world. Could be a lot worse.
If Wind finds a bomb back now,
In this check, oh my god. No. Just
we are seeing a little bit of divergence now because Alfalfa has gone to check
That's a bloopy.
the bloopy that's there.
They were
Sacrifice himself to the fiery pits of Mordor.
They were so distraught they couldn't live anymore about that bomb. It's like, because of that bloopy.
Interesting strat by Wins there. I only know setups. Seeing it set up.
I know a very different setup for this.
I don't do this.
It's honestly not as difficult as it looks. It is. You just need to know like the 1-2 presses, and you can do it.
Ocarina with Requiem.
Oh boy. Fire is the stone. That could be possible.
Oh, that's something you want to see. Well, we want to see. They don't.
What I really want to see is Spirit Temple with a hero.
Oh God, please. For strength 3, perhaps?
Ooh, ouch.
We haven't found any way of the heroes yet.
Where are they all? Chest was stick.
Are even 5 in the game?
No, it's one way to hero duplicated 10 times.
Like, I'm not kidding. It could actually be possible. But since we got fire arrows on chickens, and we haven't seen Dinst somewhere, that mostly means we have 5 Way of the Heroes.
I mean, if it's no way of the heroes, then we have an issue there, because I believe the word broken seed.
No, that's
I mean,
not
they
the thing.
do come to mind.
I'm pretty sure it's meant to generate the 5 way to hero hits, even if there aren't 5 locations.
I mean, Lake Hylia probably is stacked with Way of the Heroes.
Oh god, yeah.
3 different ones.
All 3 read Kakariko Way of the Hero.
For wallet. Oh, Alfalfa, you can do this. Come on.
So we talked about Minuet's song being Nocturne, which is quite nice.
That is a nice song to get.
Yeah, Nocturne makes this way more nice. So you can route and dump digging very well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, Richard Zola today being less generous.
Alfalfa farming some money? No.
Going
Huh.
back.
Alfalfa with the shoes, but lacking the
Oh,
lacking.
no. They came from the bottom and they get the hints.
Ah.
Sorry, buddy.
Pardon?
Took over there.
You're fine.
Say, he's safe scamming those 2 shoes now.
That's gonna be 2 shoes up over on
What was on
Frosty is dead.
Rupee?
There's a
no.
piece of heart.
Okay, thank you.
Nice if you want some health, not so nice if you want to win the game. Okay, so Bob is about to find the pointy sticks. Those are very pointy.
I don't want to be stabbed with one.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
We have our
There
first
we
Way of the Hero!
Graveyard, what's in graveyard? Oh, News Love. You're so
Yeah.
Sure.
Practice safe zootering.
So, they say that safe zootering is on the way of the hero. Oh, and I'm getting a hint advantage at this point in time by grabbing this hint as well.
Well, no new information there. I mean, Sarias
It's
is
me
in...
ignoring because the seed is kind of boring right now.
Sarias is in Ice Cavern, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then Minuet and Graveyard could easily be a thing.
That sounds right. Oh. And that's Sunsong.
Song, which would be nice to see for the graveyard with the hero.
Mind of it, of course, soft hard. Okay, and now we're going to Ranch Lawn. Sorry, London Ranch.
Where did that come from?
Wait, what?
We're not playing text randomizer here.
Oh, why not? It's the best setting, clearly.
Oh, I can give you a lot of people that want to talk with you.
I mean, they can talk, but I already hear the brand list. That's bad.
I actually quite like Requiem of Spirits.
I think after this song, after this run, the runners will be playing that song to get all the food they need to drink away the memories.
Fair. It might as well when it's on Ocarina.
true.
I mean, it's stone, barren, fire, so the runners don't want to do it anyway. We know that. Immediately.
So obviously the lens is on Bavaria, right?
No.
No.
Obviously, the long shot is in
Oh wait, no,
GTG.
can't be. Yeah, my bad.
Just
Well,
put
we
the
don't-
long shot in GTG, and we are game.
Well, unfortunately, we can't see it in the middle chest. We've had that hinted. Oh,
Okay, so burning Kakariko's an actual song.
Yeah.
I was hoping. Well, looking at medallions, we know it's very low chance of it being the L on burning Kak.
How many
What
checks
is-
do we have left?
Song checks. We haven't checked Saria's song. Check.
No, not song checks. I mean, in total.
There's quite a few. There's, Child Lake Hylia.
I just got
They
told
can't, but-
14.
Wait, 14 total?
Yeah, there's
Left and Magic, yeah.
there's a few, but they're few and far between.
13.
Oh, I thought that was unfortunate.
20 Skulls, I don't know if it is actually. I don't know if they have access to 20 Skulls at this point.
No.
It's got to be close if it is. I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping track of skulls as well as I should have.
Nocturne doesn't unlock any. Sunsong
Oh,
doesn't unlock
Alfalfa,
any.
that's
Oh,
sad.
no.
Alfalfa.
Using their final sticks, and I have to pull the box.
Yes, there's no bottle yet. I'm surprised that Wins didn't take the opportunity to, while at Lon Ranch, to do Gerudo Valley and Lake Hylia.
He is a strong believer in
Because-
Gerudo Valley is bad.
I have seen Gerudo Valley be very important on too many occasions to say that it, especially when your checks are this low. Because Gerudo Valley takes you into Lake Hylia.
Oh.
Outside
right.
Gans Castles, but
What a
that
surprise.
takes you into Lake Hylia, where you can like set up Scarecrow's song. And if Pierre has a key, for example, you're gonna want that.
And here we see Wind Requiem's favourite strat. Sun song to go back to the start. Was that bottom of the well?
Was that well with the hero?
Of course it was.
Oh, baby, here we go. I was waiting for it.
Well, not bait.
So, where's Storms? And CL? And Bombay? I swear to God, if we see Vanilla Lens again.
I mean, come on, that was too great. No, this time we put it in the invisible chest right behind him, right?
Wait.
Pity.
Pay attention.
That were not upgrades so far, so nothing in Lost Woods.
So I guess the question is, if you were to hypothetically find the hammer,
Yeah.
would you do Fire Temple now? Even though we don't know if Requiem is necessary, because
It's difficult.
because the big one is, if we find Lens, we get magic, we can cross the wasteland even if we don't know it lensless. And the lens would be required, so the lens would be findable. But without knowing and in that case, it would only be required if there was a key on child. Would you risk it? Would
No.
you?
No.
Because I think it's a risk to take it. It's a risk to not take it. It's just which way would you go?
The thing is, hammer is our first kind of explosive to get into a lot of things.
Sorry, it's got ZL.
Yeah, was kind of the
There it
expected
is.
way it has to be. Graveyard Way of the Hero for a song. Probably Song of Storms.
Song of Storms in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, if Bolero kept up, then we start worrying a bit more.
I wouldn't be opposed.
It'd be funny, honestly.
I mean, I have not seen what's on Volcano.
Oh. Oh, okay, Wins, I see.
Yeah, he is too low on Way of the Heroes.
This is... Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't go for the other hint first and come back around. But once again, a well hand is dead.
Deader than usual.
True. Still has infinite hands. I'm not joking, that's what the Navi text says for it. It has infinite hands.
I am not questioning it.
The other hints, almost there. There it is.
Oh!
Market is Way of the Hero. So is that Pose? Or
Could be Bumshu Bowling.
Pose or Bumpy Bowling or Mini Quest?
Game.
Have we seen Lens Game? I thought we have seen a hint.
We have not seen a hint for Lens
You have
Game.
not seen a hint, but it could be.
Oh my god.
Rush 1 in 32, guys.
Oh
Kari
god,
and
no.
I have done it. Kari and I have done it first try. We have video evidence. A big pose of the Polar and Wasteland.
Oh.
Richard has been checked. While he was a very good boy, his owner was less than grateful.
Yeah, and we've seen Child Archery. It was little less than... yeah. Little less than good.
Let's put it this way. I don't mind big polls to be required. That would mean that we have somehow desert access.
True that.
Yeah. Just all we're gonna do is bop the dragon on the head. No big deal.
That fish is not taking the bait. Now, this will be really interesting. If Wins is really like Gerudo Valley dead, like Gerudo Valley evil, and Alfalfa finds something here, this could be a turn. If he finds bombs or something, like that's pog.
We could also have a situation where both items are trash and hit says Gerudo Valley foolish. Oh no, we can't. We have all.
We have all foolish hints, yeah. The best one as well, outside against castle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That means the strength is required for light trial.
I mean, we don't have Haunted Wasteland, which is good.
That means sometimes hits. We have 4 foolish hits. Clearly. Okay. Waterfall looking a little more opaque. That's a scale.
That's a scale.
Ooh, interesting. That's still the main access.
That's a
And a
slingshot.
Okay, so Goma's in logic. Scale into slingshot. That's also targeted woods, which is...
I mean, you know, this means that Alfalfa's going to be able to go and pick that up. Zora's River is...
The
Okay,
French Necro.
That changes matters. So now we've gone from nowhere to heroes when they came back to child, I think it was, to 4.
I mean, Zora River is now fully in logic, so okay, except
Yeah.
Frogs 1, but
Yeah, and see since then, Fortress is still foolish. Don't have seen that one yet. Yeah, please have. Top hint. River is still way to hero.
Hasn't changed.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
That's the game.
I've seen it twice.
Market way to hero was at the back of lake, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So
that's not
Alfalfa
getting-
hasn't seen that yet. But you know, Alfalfa's now going to be able to go pick up that slingshot, and go and check out Zora's domain and have a little peek on what's going to be Way of the Hero in Zora's Rift.
Look what is interesting. Wind's going into Gerudo Valley because he gets choked out of locations.
Yep.
Not the worst time to do it.
There's not a lot of things you can do, so you kind of have to push what you have available.
Exactly. And like Alfalfa would be able to go to a river anyway because they've managed to save some chews. But Winds has used up all of the chews.
And he's taking a swim.
Sploosh. Sorry. Splish.
He is just taking his 30 minutes of exercise there.
Pointy stick.
Ah, more pointy sticks. Splish, of course. Splish, of course, being a reference to Wind Requiem's other many rainbows.
I thought you made a reference to Void destroying Tress.
There's probably a little of that in there too, yeah. I just love saying that. Oh, why? You got the thing.
I'm just gonna step out to get a drink from him.
Okay. Off we're going for a swim.
I hope Millie brings enough for the chat because they want they totally in the offer.
Fuck for a couple of cereals, including thick and some nuts. I'm joking, there's somewhere that I don't want to make.
Funny, Dins in Composer Grade. That was the test seed I wrote 2 days ago. With Samsung on OT.
Good news, everyone. Yeedrock is still foolish.
Wait, Yeedrock is the... Oh god, no.
Yeedrock is a foolish choice. Oh.
That's dumpy digging time.
Wind is opting not to go through to the main. That has potential to burn him if there's something here. I mean, I guess they have Serenade. Oh, good news, everyone. Tickets is still hinted. This does also give Winds a closer look at the graveyard where the hero. Getting 2 or potentially 3 of the checks here, depending on if they're good at flame storage.
Yeah, and Graveyard is way of the hero, so it's not that of a bad thing. Huh. Interesting broken seat setup.
Yeah, I've never seen that one. I know there's been a lot of them found.
Yeah, there are video guides on the OoTR Discord to a lot of setups.
Okay, so let's see what the diving game and the song here where. That's the butter knife, and that's Song of Storms.
That's Way of the Hero, for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Okay, and the diving game. Oh, wait. You have got to be kidding me! Both swords?
That's amazing.
I'm so sorry, what was this?
It's the domain. Zora's domain is nowadays a small swordsmith. They have on the diving game the small sword and on the chest torches thing bigger on sword.
Very nice. And I see that Graveyard was Way of the Hero for Song of Storm.
Yeah, or the Goron tunic. No, just kidding. Don't worry.
Oh.
But
We
that
got hints for both water chests.
River and Gilded?
Yeah, I have River as a stick capacity and Gilded as a small key.
Ooh.
Yep.
You don't see that very often. That's nice. I think that means
where's the water Way of the Hero?
that would be something.
And what's in river?
I just saw nuts on the bottom one, see the top one.
I haven't seen the top one. Looked like nothing as well. Looked like a heart.
So it's either Song of Storms or it's the
No. Zora River.
the open grotto. Yeah.
Oh, river.
So it's either the Song of Storms, on the
Frogs
frogs,
one. Frogs
or
one, yeah,
or it's the open grotto at the top, which it looks like Alfalfa's about to.
Yeah, bit sad that he doesn't have Song of Storms for Frogs 1, if it's the way of the hero.
Frogs 2 is dead, yes. But it couldn't be Way of the Hero anyway. Because I can hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. 5.1 was that?
5 point. No, that was in before 4.0.
Oh, of course it was, yeah.
It was in for a very long time and no one noticed until 5.1.
It's amazing, really, what you find when you actually start good digging.
If you actually understand the code.
Nah, no one understands the code. That'd be silly. Wind has just entered Zora's sword shop.
Let's see if he's happy about it.
Not so much about Butterlife, I don't think. Oh look, Frogs 2 still dead.
Oh!
And there's our bomb.
I think that
Yes,
might
sir.
be it, you know?
Bomb way of the hero? Really?
Well, it could be worse. It's the only thing we've seen so far. There's only one check left. Oh look, river chest. River chest, gilded chest, and Frogs 2 hints here. This is a very wet location for hints.
They like the water.
So this does put Dodongo's Cavern, which has our forest medallion, into logic.
Hilariously, I just had a realization there. The bomb bag in Zora's River is logically required for Charles to get to that location.
No.
If you get the bomb bag first, that's what you go to, and then you find the scale, it all becomes clear.
With scale, it doesn't matter which way you go.
I know, but if you go there, like, I was thinking the early river better. Because that exists.
Keyboard skills in action.
Oh! Finding that.
Don't worry, I mute for the restream because I don't want them to hear my keyboard warrior skills.
Yeah, twos are not in logic. I am watching things very carefully to see the reaction to Big Stabby. I want to see this.
Was that a roll? An eye roll?
That was apt.
I don't think he was expecting that, huh?
I don't think anyone expects that.
No, not really.
This just did the big old sword of the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh god.
My wind's on their way to get there. Wait. Did I talk to us twice or did I talk into the notes? Must have been a note because there's the nuts. Oh, it's the nut capacity! I even noticed that.
Get some nuts, everyone.
Nut.
I'm just curious, what could be on Fox 1? Because I honestly don't think it's the bomb.
A strength could do it. A hammer could do it. A hammer would absolutely point towards.
A hammer would be amazing, honestly.
Could be a pair of boots. You do need both.
I mean, if a hammer is on Frogs 1, Wouldn't that like nearly eliminate bomb bags?
You do still technically need it for
Yeah, DC
Robert's
itself.
Cavern. And Spirit.
True.
And Shadow. Oh, never mind.
And
that's
some
strength.
strength there for from Hot Rider.
Going to... No, we haven't got the L yet. Here's box one.
It
He's
is
a
the
heart.
bomb bag.
Nice, simple, tame way of.
We have the hero bomb bag. That's actually... Huh.
Interesting. Is the word I've used for it.
Yeah, that's like... That's not a thing that I see often in Sphere 0. Or Sphere 1 if people want to count the Master Sword, even though it doesn't exist.
I mean, it clearly exists, just 7 years in the future from...
Yeah.
And there's the...
I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Going up.
There are a lot of checks that could be a good thing right now. Bottom of the well would be, I think, one of the best.
And, you know, for wins, it is actually open. And it will be for Alfalfa, sure.
Yeah, the moment he plays Nocturne, yeah.
I'm trying to work out why he hasn't played Nocturne yet.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself?
Death Wall?
Huh?
It is slightly quicker than walking, but not by much. And it gets that ugly number 1 on your save file.
Come on, Song of Stormscrotter, give me the Coquille Forest way of the hero.
That'd be fun. Nope. Just
Nope,
remind
it's your
that-
oot.
It's like it's saying get out of here. Chat always wins.
The only time chat doesn't win is if it's a jet seed.
And now it's Alfalfa's turn to get their song.
And down to digging.
And their chicken tint. We've now seen we've now seen all 4 chicken tints, 2 for each runner. So try to stay at, I think that's the last chicken to see. There's one person who'll be devastated by that. Alfalfa having the much easier way to go from here of just shooting the birds in submission. And it would appear that we're going to see one of our commentators' favourite check.
Oh no.
It's time for the Pot of Trent.
Pot of gold.
The reason you
Trent,
have
what
to...
did you hide this time?
A bomb bag.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point.
The reason you have to blow the Goron up in the tunnel is because the Goron is a stubborn gear to acknowledge that you have exploded him unless you blow him in the tunnel. We don't know.
Because he doesn't like to be shown that he's giving people that he got stopped.
Look at the little lights.
That should still be in fine.
Come on, hammer!
Come on, something.
Wow, Wow, Trent, you weren't lying, were you?
Did we go back to 5.1 without paying attention?
I don't know, but this, and I mean exactly this, was the reason we are on 5.2. Because in 5.2, this trick, like doing that with only string, got a trick. So the game expects you to do it with bomb bag, and in Scrubs we disabled the trick to make it not as difficult. Because it can be very difficult. So that's bomb bag in the pot is technically bomb blocked.
Oh, there's no technically about it. That is a bomb locked bomb bag. Oh, that's... I didn't know that. And now we are entering the bottom of the well on both sides, actually. Both sides reconverging.
So what do we want to see? Hammer?
I would want to see Boomerang.
Why?
Just to
Because,
throw out-
because
just
the
to throw
web always
everyone
has a boomerang?
I was thinking more because Boomerang for skulls.
I mean, we have 20 skulls already in Logic. We have a bomb bag.
Let's add some more.
Who needs more?
What I would like to see is hover boots.
I'll be honest, what I want to see is ice jumps back on major items.
I wouldn't mind seeing, my... Hey!
Well, there's the hammer.
There we go.
I think that is the biggest indication we could possibly have to say, get ye to Fire Temple. Because, why not? Oh no, wait, no. We can't go straight to Fire Temple logically yet.
No, we have no access.
We have no access, no lens, and no magic, so that hammer's not in logic.
But that key is.
That key absolutely is, yes. Okay, so we've got those is way to heroes. So that heart's in logic. Way to hero recovery heart, right?
Right.
Still holding out hope for Boomerang in this con. No.
That 5 rupees. 5 rupees. 5 rupees would be in Logic.
5 blue peas. Newest check, you get 25 rupees from one check. Wait. I'll fall for you, actually. Oh, look, Georgie.
That could be where it is, but it's also lens locked.
Alfalfa doing chicken!
I mean, fire arrows might be needed, yeah.
Chickens for fire arrows. Should one.
Oh god!
Strength
Got to
2.
be kidding me.
That strength 2 is in Logic.
Where was the first strength again?
Hot Rodder.
Bomb locked.
Both strengths have been bomb locked. Jesus Christ, that bomb bag!
Yeah, this brings up a really interesting thing. Like, is the hammer required? Or is that strength 2?
We still need a way to cross the desert.
Yeah, so far we have no access over.
So either the hammer gives us Requiem to get us over there for strength 2, or we find lens and magic.
Guys, we found the way of the hero.
The never buy the Deku shield.
Exactly.
This is such an interesting little seed. I like it.
I'm not sure. Is it DC where we have to go? Like,
I mean, we have to go there anyway.
yeah, for sure, but like, imagine the following. DC, like, has nothing, like, not even a hookshot, and you get Bolero on Temple of Time
Oh god.
to access fire. To
He
your-
skipped Dead Hand because Dead Hand is deader.
Then hand is dead.
Sorry, Chan.
No problem. So we have a lens lock key, so... Okay.
Interesting point there, actually. Both strengths are apparently available pretty close to each other in sphere count.
Yeah,
So
they
how
are...
the-
I think they're even in the same.
So what we're saying is, obviously, it's strength we required for light trial.
Not yet. If it's the only 2 strength and strength 3 in spirit, like it always is.
That's about right. Oh, that's a god scale.
Oh, what is the way of the hero?
Is it the gold scale? Is it the hammer? Is it somehow the strength? Is it a pack of bombs?
Oh, right. In the bottom
Wind.
is the key. In the bottom is the key.
Oh, right, yeah. I had to think for a second.
Yeah, I needed a second as well. Don't worry. So,
Like, don't skip checks.
welcome to our favorite game. What is the way of the hero?
Wind skip the basement because of key count. Bottom chest has to be a key because there's 3 keys in this dungeon and only 2 are found.
Exactly. Vince is gonna do chickens now because he needs the fire arrows as well. The the question now is, where's lens and magic to put the hammer and logic?
DC, DC, DC.
I like your.
No. DC is one of them. The other is the first check in fire.
Can't be Baron Fire.
Shut up. Fine, Crater Fairy. No, can't be.
Yes, can be. Crater Fairy could have the second magic.
That'd be vanilla as well. Of course it would.
I can hear people outside my house banging pots and pans, cheering and letting off fireworks for the NHS right now.
Oh god.
Yes, of course. That's why I closed the window. Happy one arm up, by the way.
I mean, we see 2 times chickens. I think Chad is very happy.
True.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure Kari is incredibly happy.
Yeah, I have the feeling that I got some DMs in a second.
So we're in a situation right now where chickens is being done as a legitimately serious check. There are hinted fire arrows. Hints fire better be locked behind it at this point. Yeah, I don't think anyone's told Wind you can't pick that chicken up quick. We get the crate. So we have wells done, graveyards done now, I think. And 2 chickens has just showed up in chat.
Yeah,
That is the alt of Kari. So just say hi, Kari.
With her, we've seen it in checks, we know what that.
let her roleplay a bit. It's all fine.
Market's the interesting one.
Yeah, Market is a very interesting one. I mean, we
Market
can
is interesting, and Alfalfa hasn't seen that hint.
True, very true.
I can see Alfalfa doing, at the very least, 2 bowling on the way through. Because there's not many
Yeah.
other options to do it.
But if it's not shoe bowling, it's getting interesting.
Oh yeah. Because as far as we're aware right now, Hoda's song is technically, until we know otherwise, all dungeons locked.
Yeah, so far we have no access over the over the bridge.
And the other thing that would give us a bonus song also gives us landscape. Let's put it back to night. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I can see worse place to do here.
Yeah, but well, it's loaded, so...
Well was definitely not bait, except in the instance of
all of the items that you
what
don't know
was. Yeah, which one was it? Where the hero?
The only one that can be not bait is strength 2. You actually do need that for spirit.
I mean,
Gold scale is bait for 2 checks as required.
how many dungeon hints do we have for Way of the Hero?
We haven't
One.
got any dungeon
Oh.
hints apart from well.
Is
Well,
it guaranteed 2 or is it potentially?
Maximum 2.
Okay, well again.
It's can be,
Wins-
so
Alfalfa's planted to me.
I approve of that play.
I do. You can easily come back here as an adult, and we have no sign at the hook.
And
And
immediately
you don't-
checking gold scale.
You might as well. It's the way to hero location. We could have 10 skulls. Someone with 10 skulls. Oh,
A lot of love.
the Alfalfa miss.
I have no idea. Normally you can't miss this.
Oh, rupee. Bit of a wasteful way to get them, but I don't judge.
It was not the gold scale. At least not
Not the
yet.
gold-
It could be Tektite Grotto.
Yep, there is one more check it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Wind is going for Din's Fairy.
I don't think this is a bad play. I like this.
Yep, get it done. Get out the way.
And Alfalfa going for Bombshell Bowling or also for Din's Fairy? Bombshell Bowling.
I would not be surprised if I
That
changed my...
was the reason he farmed the money down there.
Oh, of course, it's 60, yeah.
Ah.
That saved several loading zones having to go to the bridge. And that's just a...
That's
2/3
not
rupee.
Way of the Hero though, the 20 rupees.
I'll have to check now.
Big
That. Oh boy.
That's
Pulse or
one
Lens
don't
Cane?
do.
Excuse me, what?
Now,
I know. I was just like lens game.
Yeah, Big Pulse or Lens Cane. And Big
1 in
Pulse,
32.
Big Pulse is locked hard.
It is indeed.
I mean, you can do it without opponents, it's just, why would you do it without opponents?
The other thing is you also have no bottle, so...
That is also a fair point. Wait, does that mean we become a bottle way to hero?
I mean... We haven't found the bottle yet. What Way of the Hero do we have not accounted for yet?
River, we've seen everything. Well, we've seen everything. Graveyard, we've seen everything. It's just market. You haven't seen the 5th one yet.
So market Way of the Hero for a bottle for Big Pose? What?
Please.
God, that sounds awful.
That sounds like 30 skulls for a milk bottle just to get Ruto's letter off a Big Pose.
Can I just point out that we are over an hour in and we have not a single medallion. Like, this is the level. Let's see.
Alfalfa told me in IRC, hey, give me a seat that fucks me up.
I think you have inadvertently done so. To be honest, though, I prefer if I'm racing, I prefer like seeds that, you know, require a lot of checks to be done because I feel like that's where I will pick up time.
Wins is chasing that gold scale hard. Let's see if it pays off.
What is this? That's a bomb refill. Gold scale is not way of the hero.
Well, that's good to know.
1 down, 3 to go. Which one is the way of the hero and well?
Oh, wait, Wins is going to coach him. Probably platinum here to go check gold scale. Yeah. Alfalfa appears to be going to the Dogger's Cavern. I mean, it's a play I'd make. Doesn't mean it's a good play, but it's a play I'd make.
You're not wrong. I am a hundo god.
I mean,
I just take a long time.
the thing is, bomb bag, way of the hero. It was in Sphere 0. Do you want anything else?
I'm just still really happy with Transport having a bomb bag. About 2 minutes after you said, yeah, I put a bomb bag in there.
That was great. DTT middle is still a huge grouping.
And for the people in chat, gold scale water, even in not scrub settings, that's never counted in logic. You can logically. Oh! I have to.
That's Greg.
I have to say
Guys.
I have to say something, Mimi, right now. Praise Greg. Where was I? Right. Water temple access is always in logic with the gold scale, so you can access it. But all checks in water temple are out of logic unless you have iron boots. Except if you have keys already, somehow.
Like if you've seen his key saying, "Oh, we bought a friend," and is blowing up a friend.
Trent is... What?
I'm not Mimi enough.
I'm sorry. No, you're not Mimi enough. I know that we've already established that Alfalfa's won based on tunics only. But on the fact that Winds just blew up the pupper,
Oh god.
I think that's a disqualification, as far as I'm concerned.
Someone called Pizza.
No, because Peter will put the dog down, and we don't want that.
Pizza? What?
I want pizza. I've miscalculated. Now I want pizza.
I think I'll have pizza next Sunday. Alright, okay, oh, I like this tunic.
That's a nice tunic, actually.
That's a nice
piece of clothing.
She does not talk about pizza.
Sonic it is like dinner time, so you could have pizza.
I mean, rushing Adult League isn't the biggest play in the world, but for
Hover's boots!
We have access to fire!
I'm sorry, but those hover boots should have been in the next check.
I know, right?
Simply because of the fact that jump there becomes actually logically available, I believe. Unless no extra colours there.
That
Logically easier.
This is in default logic if you don't have tricks on with hover boots. That bomb bag chest. But without hover boots, you need a trick.
And finding the hover boots there means you miss a trick.
Way of the Hero Hammer!
Yeah, we are all very happy that we have a Way of the Hero Hammer for Baron Stone Fire with the Requiem on OT.
So, boss keys on Pierre, right?
Wow!
I'm not even joking. Boss keys
Like
on
the
Pierre.
only check in there that requires a hookshot.
Yep. What can I say? I'm an evil geek sometimes.
You know what I'm waiting for right now? The wonderful Gen's Castle Way of the Hero.
Well, we know that outside Ganon's castle is foolish.
Oh look,
And-
bad meme again.
And praise Greg! I know. What was I?
There's
Oh.
magic!
Okay then.
Delilah, did you pull that?
So can I?
So
Game. On the menu, magic, yes. Hover boots, yeah. Can I have some lens on the side, please?
I want to see Dins first. You know, for that Shadow Temple entry card. Spend lens.
Lens.
You can open the door, you can't do anything in it until you find the lens.
The Exodia of Shadow Temple.
I've got endings earlier, isn't it?
It's five pieces, yeah.
Magic Nocturne Dins was...
Hovers and lens.
Yeah, lens makes it annoying. And then you have to add 2 for the bombs and hookshot you need.
Yeah, that's the button. No lens. No.
I swear to God, if I had been lens.
That would have been like the kit. It would have been like
It would have been kind of funny.
it would have
I
been
would have
like
actually
the Shadow Equipment kit. What?
I would have actually rushed Shadow at that point.
I mean, DC is not Way of the Hero, so
I mean, you get it all given to you on a silver platter? Yes, please.
lens on 20 scrolls.
Oh, ew. Unfortunately,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just realised the downside is Garuda's Fortress is hinted barren.
It is indeed.
We can't have all dungeons to get opponents to do horseback archery.
But for big pose.
I mean, we can do horseback archery, really shouldn't.
But this seed is like, hey, get Requiem to get over, because you won't get a long shot.
Oh no! Fire temples to finish AD to get Requiem into opponents
Just
to
to
get
be
to
able,
TTT.
just to be able to finish the seed, yeah.
To go all the way around to the right hand side of TTT. Because you found a hookshot somewhere else already to get your lens. And just to make it so much better, it would end up being GGG Way of the Hero. Because why not at this point?
Sorry, I'm just having a coughing fit. Sorry.
Everything is alright, don't worry.
Hello.
So, let's see, we have the next Song of Storms, Grotto. We haven't seen that hint yet.
We have not seen this.
Colossus' right hand.
That's child side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's child side. That's a piece of heart, so...
That's also our last sometimes in. I was missing a Way to Hero and Skull Mask. We're going to see Goron Maze complete because we have Hammer of Rock Bonking +2. That's why it's +2. Okay, let's see what they do. As we see a boss that is rolling around at the speed of sound.
That's kind of fast.
I mean, if the speed of sound was on molasses. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay.
I still remember.
Oh!
Shadow Temple's wave.
It's Shadow Temple! Of course It is.
Shadow Way of the Hero. Yeah, here we go.
Why wouldn't it be at this point?
I mean, we got all the items, like... Do you need more?
So, things that can't be in Shadow Temple right now. The lens.
Dins.
Oh, wait.
After halfway, a hook shot. Oh, we're going to get a shot.
Minuet.
Ah, that's useful.
So, can we please have on Temple of Time the Bolero song? Thank you.
That'd be nice.
Either that or it's Song of Time.
I think I want to prefer more Song of Time at this point because we really need Bolero song, but we have Hoppers to get over. Bolero would be nice, don't get me wrong, but also we get to see what claim check is.
Oh,
There's a hook shot.
Hammerlocked hook shot.
River
lens locked hook shot.
Lens locked hook shot. The boss key and river chests we've been hinted, Sean, and they're both.
I would also like to point out that yes, Lai, you're completely correct. That's still lens locked.
So, if that's lens locked, what's the way of the hero in Shadow?
Oh, go back, kid. Go back, dead. Into them. In Shadow. You know what I think it is?
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think it's the letter.
Yeah, I think so as well. Either letter or boomerang.
It has to be, actually.
Do we have all hints now?
Or Iron Boots. Yeah, we
I
have
don't think we have all of
we
these.
just
We
we
have all.
just got the 8th sometime with right hand. And we also just got Skull Mask.
But yeah, I think we are then.
So we go on for the lens.
I mean, I would do Bigoron because...
You're right here, you have the claim check.
And you will never get the
Might as
hints.
well. And you're not coming back here again. This will be the last time you're here.
Nothing on Bigoron there.
If that had been the lens. Oh my god, if that had been the lens.
Oh look, another bottom of the well way of the hero.
I'm probably going to keep looking for hints because they haven't seen the market one.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
very
dear.
dangerous one.
That's not good. I'd like to point out that Alfalfa, there's no hints in there.
Money?
Oh, money. Money. Did not get a Goron tunic?
Wait, he's farming for a Goron tunic?
Where was the Goron tunic?
He, in the Firelock chest in, Composer Grave.
Oh, of course, yeah, you didn't get the flame storage. Yeah, farm for a Goron tunic.
But it's in Logic.
It's faster to farm here than it is in Goron City.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
199.
really?
That's
That's
hard.
fine. Just break a rock to get hearts and break a second rock to get the money.
As Wins is getting his hook shot.
I love how, like, you know, the runners are not that far apart from each other, even though their routes have certainly diverged. They're getting the same items at like the same time. There isn't really like a strong lead from each.
Alfalfa?
Gotta jump slash. Gotta jump slash. One up the sword will get through. Up to 12. And that's a tunic of the Goron variety.
Yeah. And it's red.
I'm out. I think this is going to be the Fire Temple play.
Yeah,
Frank,
I
why
think
would you
so
not
as
do
well.
It would make sense if you get that early boss key, and basically Fire Temple's where the hero. Not by the hero, but like it's required for all dungeons.
Yeah, in direct opposition, Vitam was actually foolish, but you still need to complete it. That's. I think they need to re-establish the foolish bit. I don't think it means what they think it means in this case.
It just means foolish, it doesn't mean anything else. Those settings are not 100% correct because those are the weekly settings. They might that might need an update for 5.2. We'll yell at Tress for that. But these settings are basically weekly settings. Actually, more like Season 3 tournament settings. Just that we disabled 40 and 50 skulls and 1500 horseback archery and said, okay, lens everywhere. As well that we took away the trick of pottery without with strength alone.
Oh. Hey, speaking of diverging routes, Wind is not doing fire tap.
Yet. Song of Time. Wait, Bolero on Burning Cack?
Bolero is on Burning Cack, which is locked behind Spirit Temple and Water Temple.
Interesting.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think Wind's going straight
There
back
is the
over.
forest play.
Is it forest or is it fire?
It is
I mean,
forest.
I'm not mad at this.
No, forest might be progression, we don't know.
It's got a lot of checks that you can do. It's full clearable. Like,
And schools.
5 skulls, yeah. You might not get all 5, but 5 do exist.
it looks like Wind is really hoping that it's not AD, and it's banking that he'll find hookshot and therefore be able to get across.
I mean, at this point, I think you just go AD anyway. It's not the longest of dungeons to find. There's a very good chance.
There's a lot of keys though.
Depends. There's a lot of keys.
Yeah,
It depends.
it's,
Like, boss key falls early, you're fine. Boss key not early, not so.
We have a bottle.
blue fire bottle, no less. Is it time to go and freeze King Zora?
Like,
Oh.
I've played a lot of seeds recently where boss key's been on hammer chest.
I would love, and I mean love, a wallet on Big Post right now.
Oh my god. Oh.
Throw away your blue fire to get a big pole just to get a wallet that tells you now buy blue fire.
That would be great. Absolutely great. I would not hate you forever for that.
I can imagine I'm getting some hate mail by some runners.
I mean, we're loving this. Others, probably not so much. No. So the next chest has to be some form of key. Because key logic is a great and wonderful thing.
Yeah. One key or a boss key?
Alfalfa's hoping boss key. Probably a lot of the chat are hoping for
A small key?
small key.
I kinda want him to play that this play is correct. Because it's
But
more
trolls-
risky.
But trolls are hoping no key because then the seat's broken.
Of course.
And it is. Oh dear.
We going up.
We're going up.
Well,
This
the
is, as far as I'm concerned, this is the.
I'd say deep fire is anything past Pierre.
Otherwise,
Otherwise you would mid fire.
So what we just had was early fire. Now that we took the elevator, we go into middle fire or shallow fire. And everything past the map chest counts as deep fire.
Yeah, I can see it. That works.
Wait, anything past what? I think it's anything past the elevator.
The map chest.
I mean, fun fact, this is where fewer tunic requirements gives you back your goal on tunic requirement. If my understanding is correct.
Right now, we are in a part where Goron tunic is required. As we have not seen anything so far in Forest. Except the
Just
boss.
some keys.
And that key.
One key. So far.
We only need 5.
If only Wins' rupee count was reversed.
Nice. Oh, does that mean it's an eSIM count?
This is not nice.
No, it's eSIM.
Oh.
That's like the worst. That's the worst joke. And you're laughing at your own joke, and I'm here.
Well, if I don't laugh at it, no one's going to, so.
But
We're going deeper into fire.
I mean, if the next chest is the boss key, it's arguably one of the worst ones to get a boss key in. This is the map chest, you can walk back from the door and just plummet to your eventual legs breaking.
You mean what legs? When
You
you
also
fall
get swallowed
down
by
there
that.
and land on your legs, the legs is the last thing you think about.
well, to be fair, like I feel like Link basically has the boots from Portal.
Good old
No.
I wish he had the... I don't know how they're called.
Yeah, I don't know what I can't remember what they're called. The boot,
The
but
long fall boots.
the long fall boots.
There's a scientific name behind it, but they're basically called long boots.
Yeah, like there's a nickname behind them.
I would just feel so much better about it if he had them.
So this is the map chest and... small key.
We need to go deeper.
A boomerang in
that's a good one.
forest.
That's...
I'll play that.
Okay. I mean, on the one hand, yay, boomerang. On the other, what the hell's in shadow? We're running out of things it can be.
Iron
Rutos?
boots. Iron boots, long shots,
Rutos,
Brutos.
lens.
No.
Oh
Something,
yeah.
something that leads to light arrows.
Lens. No.
I mean, if there's ever a sign of a broken seed, Lentin's Shadow Temple is it for these settings. I swear to God, if Lens is in shadow, we have to replay this. Fire is the third stone to unlock the Requiem of Spirit song.
So really, we've got two tactics here. Alfalfa thinks that it might be AD to get across to Spirit, which I don't mind because he's got Mirror Shield and Double Strength. So as soon as he gets over there, as long as there isn't a key in Child, he can complete it on his first run there. But also, if it is Child required, he's able to do it.
So.
But whereas Wins is banking on the fact that it's not AD and going for Forest.
So far. The thing is, look at the key count of Alfalfa.
Oh no. Oh no!
Oh yes.
It's Pierre, right?
It is Pierre locked.
Pierre has any type of key. And it's the only key left. And now Alfalfa's following into Forest.
Alfalfa has to bail because he does not have Scarecrow song.
Or Ferocious Wind.
And that's a bit sad. But he has opened the shortcut now.
True, so it's not as painful to get back.
I mean, now
So, yeah,
we're
like,
both in Forest.
I don't hate either strat that the runners are taking. Like, I think, it could be worth doing Fire just to quickly get over to do Spirit because Spirit is clearable. But also pushing your progression, and it has paid off for Wins because he has picked up Boomerang.
The Boomerang doesn't unlock anything. So far, that's it's nice to get, but it's not really leading to something.
No, but it is what he'll need it eventually. You know, and so it's not like this has been completely fruitless. He'll have a medallion. He's got one more required item. It's not the worst.
No,
Chad
okay.
just pointed out we don't have Bolero, so getting into fire is even worse.
Yeah, it's a. Oh,
We're not getting back to fire then, so. It's because Bolero's on Burning Camp, which is locked behind Water Temple, and the whole freaking reason we're doing Fire Temple.
yep. Oh, Spirit Temple.
I mean, arguably Alfalfa will save a little bit of time over winds because
If fire is required.
It depends as well if fire is required. If Winds picks up adult Pierre first. If fire is required and Winds goes into fire with Scarecrow Song, then Alfalfa will have lost time in comparison.
There's a key. I think the next one has to be a key as well. Next check. Yes, it does.
Yes.
We have to remember that we also know that Market's still wearing a hero. Alfalfa does not know that.
It makes me really sad that Alfalfa doesn't know this.
Because back of Lake, and I'm going to assume at this point one of the worst grottos. And a very nicely done skip there. We know this is a small key. It has to be a small key. One like it's really small is fantastic. There we go, small key. How many times can I say small key before stale?
Okay.
Small key.
Smoky.
And Winds here arming fire arrows for one of their only real uses. Din's fire doesn't really do faster.
Yeah. It is funny though if you have the first logical bow required in the next check. I still want to see that seed ever in a weekly.
Of course, yeah. First bow can be in this check here.
Yes.
Checkable.
Yes, it is
Din's
possible.
fire- That would be a hell of a seed.
I think it already is.
Right now we are like, what does the game want from us?
So we still need letter. We still need a long shot. We still need dins. And we still need lights.
While Alfalfa
Lights.
catches up with Winds, I am just going to step out for a drink. I'll bring some back for you all.
Yeah, the chat is very looking forward to the drinks.
This chat is thirsty.
So. And here's a green Poe.
I don't remember her name.
I never remember. I remember Meg. That's about it.
Meg is purple.
And Wind's on the way to Meg. Or not to Meg. That is the question. Nez Alfalfa's Bendy Step.
Oh, Amy is green. Thank you, ETR.
Amy.
Our chat always knows all the names of all the lore.
I know one of them is Joelle.
That is probably blue.
And red, I haven't got a clue. Meanwhile, it's time for everyone's favourite mini boss, Stress Up Meg.
Phoebe and Joelle. Oh, Joelle is the red one. Okay.
Oh, Joelle, Beth, Amy, and Meg. Gotcha. Hey, I learned. That is a good question, actually. If you get a new boomerang, how do you throw the old one away?
You break it into 2 parts.
Now it's time for everyone's favourite room.
Clockwork Orange.
It's more like Clockwork Red and Clockwork. So who's going to see the long shot check?
Have you just called it the long shot check?
Yes.
Wow.
Some memes are funny. Some Gregs are not.
How many does he have?
What?
Skulls.
Didn't see the count.
It was too fast for me.
His personal track says 14.
Okay.
Oh, it's been updated.
Okay. Coming up, Phantom Cannon. How he's called in the business, tennis ace.
Sounds about right, actually. Time.
I wonder where he got it from.
It's a ghost form. It's a phantom. Actually, I believe his horse is called Daddy.
I will be surprised if that's actually correct.
You know, Daddy Phantom.
Oh.
What can I say? I try to be funny and fair.
Well, that was a clean Phantom Cannon though.
It really was. And now to see our long shot.
No.
Where to go is see a long shot.
I don't want to see a long shot.
I don't think anyone does at this point. Later on, yes.
No, that's not a long shot.
That's a long shot from a long shot.
So, is it time for getting the Scarecrow and going into fire?
Yep, Wind is making an executive decision to make the right play. Wow, Scarecrow's the right play.
Ooh, shoot the sun.
It is worth glancing.
Yeah, but what can that, what should that be? If it's the lens, that tells you a lot, actually.
If it's the Iron Boots, I have more questions.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, possible, but why?
That's a bloopy.
I mean, that's probably the best case scenario. Then you haven't got to worry about it for the rest of the seed. If you want to hook shot the foe, don't target it. It'll vanish.
The only question I have is, where is the lens? Because so far the lens is locking us from fire.
It is. Where are
20 skulls is left in Logic Lake Hylia, like the checks that we're doing now. Coming up, a piece of art.
Hooray! We are now marginally healthier.
Has Wynn set up Scarecrow as a child?
I don't know. I have to assume yes if you're here doing. I really hope they have now. Otherwise they're gonna have a really bad time going to the Scarecrow thinking. You stick for Alpha. Different kind of stick for Winds.
Nice fishy.
Good fish. And fish.
Spot.
Fish.
And fish is giving.
Alright. Update me.
We found nothing.
Oh.
We've
Exactly.
had a nice bundle of. And Wind is now going to save all the time. Okay, good. They have got scarecrows.
I missed some terrible jokes, like what?
I've been talking. There's your answer.
Shawnee made some puns. At least he tried.
Nothing wrong with that.
How many people don't appreciate my humor?
So the only checks that we have left are the Scrub in Hyrule Field, the remote Southern Grotto under the rock in Hyrule Field, 20 skulls. I'm missing something, aren't I?
King Zora.
No, that's
Not
not
in
logic.
Not in logic, but we can do it. Which is scary.
I mean, it is in logic?
Double
no,
team.
No, we
sorry.
don't have the.
No, because we haven't got
500.
Ruto's ladder.
No, we don't have Brutus letter or.
Wait, no, but we have got blue fire.
Doesn't matter. You can get rid of it and can't buy it back. So
Yeah.
So yes, double defense in the Scrub Grotto.
Fizzy
Shine-
Pop, I don't think you would be blamed for doing that.
I don't think it's possible to do that.
What? Go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for the sword to blow over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Winchester's closed.
there's the other market way of the hero,
Interesting.
and there's
There's
all
the
in.
lens!
There we go.
All dungeons in logic.
That's if Alfalfa checks that, that's probably gonna save them because of that market way to hero. They're gonna stop panicking about hints.
Chest game time.
What's fire tab?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
That's clearly a fire play.
Yeah, it's clearly fire.
I mean, chest game is still a thing, and if that's long shot, yikes.
I've refreshed, don't worry.
While you refresh.
Alfalfa buffered and refreshing fixed it.
Nothing happened on the delay. Everything is fine.
Wait, did you just see that Alfalfa seeing Market Way of the Hero?
Alfalfa can see market way.
He has not seen it yet.
Wins found the other one in Remote 7 in
Yeah.
Hyrule Field, which also has our Lens of Truth, which has a 50% chance that Lens game is required at this point.
I'm so sorry, can we just do a shout out to Colonel Sanders 888? who says, "Can we all agree that Millybug has the cutest commentator voice?"
I mean, yes.
I mean, that's unfair.
I think that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me, or about me. I'm done now. Thanks. I mean, I'm deceased after that, but you know, y'all welcome. Thank you. I'm just gonna go cry in a corner now. Trent is cuter. I agree with this.
Can we maybe like, hello, guys, on the receive? Can you maybe do new checks or something? Don't want to talk about that.
Give it a minute and still look at it.
I mean, it's just replicating things that we've seen.
And Alfalfa, what you doing? Is this a bathroom break?
The goal today, by the way, is to obtain the 6 differently coloured pancakes. That is green, red, blue, orange, purple, and yellow. Also known as medallions. You then have
They
to go
are some weird pancakes that you're eating.
You then have to go and stab the pig in the face to receive bacon, also known as carrot. That's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yes, we have to go and kill Gavendorf.
Underappreciated joke is underappreciated.
Oh my god, that sun. The pals of Macintosh, everyone.
Dead son, wow.
Hashtag stay on Windows. I joke, of course. I'm not listening on Macs. They're great for stopping the rain.
I do like my Mac, I have to say. I don't play games on it though, so you know.
To each their own, really. Anyway, Alfalfa was doing the same checks that Win did a couple of minutes ago.
So, Alfalfa is getting now these, and probably after that the lens and the market way of the hero.
I hope so.
I mean, if he gets the lens and not getting the market way of the hero, we have a problem. Because both are in the same hole.
Yeah. Wait, what? Alfalfa's done this. Pretty sure you've done this.
No, he's getting rupees for fishing.
That works actually, yeah, you know what? I rescind my complaint. I like how Alfalfa's still used to plant even though escaping from right now. Ooh, nice save. So we've all seen these checks already from Wins. We've just seen this check that Alfalfa's doing. So there's not much else to do. I think I'm going to take this time to shout out our people behind the scenes, so to speak. Our runners who you're watching here today, Alfalfafield and Wind Requiem. Both pretty cool people, I guess. Go give them a follow. Our trackers behind the scenes, Lila and Keaton.
And the trackers are really the hidden silent heroes of any restream.
Without them, we wouldn't know what we do.
Yeah, I can tell you from personal experience that tracking and commentating at the same time is not a good plan. So it's very good there behind the scenes, just keeping us all sane by making sure we all know what they have. And Commentators, cool people. Go follow.
All,
They're cool people.
all of us are really cute.
No.
Don't say that about Shawnee. He is also cute.
Keeping things on track.
Why am I not surprised that Polly is here?
Yes.
Alfalfa, where you go? Skulls. That's hard skull farming.
That's a very good time to grab a skull, yes.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
May as well.
Getting your skulls on the way to fire. Does Winds have PM?
Yes.
Yes.
18 tokens for Alfalfa.
And I believe Winds has around 15.
We're about to find out. We're heading to the skull. I bombed them closer.
Yep, so that's a 16.
Remember you, Mrs. Looking at this kid. That's the thing. The fire shortcut means nothing now. Wind is pretty much there.
Yeah.
Alfalfa's play earlier might have been a mistake.
Not really. If he is going to fire now, he still is like an inch ahead?
It all depends on if Pierre actually has the thing. And if Alfalfa goes straight to... Oh, you have to go straight to Pierre, you're locked out. It all depends really on where the boss key is at this point.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really. Windsor was slightly ahead grabbing Pierre. About a minute maybe?
That might give Alfalfa a bit of a second there.
Yeah, bubbles suck. That's not how this works.
Foolish.
Fire being foolish does not affect the song at the stone location.
Prizes on the dungeons are not affected by the checks themselves. The checks in Fire Temple, all checks that they are doing right now in Fire Temple, are considered barren. Everything that is locked behind fire itself, which means the prize in this case is a stone, those are not affected by it.
So I believe prizes placed first before the prizes made before the hints.
That's a way to get down there.
Oh, bonked by the slug.
High five by the runners.
Good old torch slug. And Alfalfa wins actually in the same room.
Idaho.
I know, they're like they should just high five each other on the way past.
So Alfalfa has technically just taken the lead in Fire Temple.
By a climbing section.
By opening the shortcut earlier.
And you said that it wasn't worth it.
It was worth it, just only up until Wind came in with Scarecrow.
They even have the same Scarecrow song.
Ooh, yeah. So now we need to see whether Pierre has something. Well, it has something. Will it be Smokey or Boss Key? Also 2 more skulls.
Wait, did Alfalfa
But-
not pick up the lens?
Not been there yet. No. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The market hint is more the thing that is really bad.
Crucially, this is Alfalfa's 20th skull. Oh, I'm doing this on a keyboard. It's going to suck.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to change.
I mean, I've got faith.
Apparently, he has a setup.
Yeah.
You have to have setups for everything if you want a keyboard.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Wind's got a little style on there.
Who called it?
Yeah.
Who said it? Shawnee?
Hi! It made the most sense. Because Fire Temple being foolish means the boss key's in the most inconvenient place possible. So clearly, it's going to be on Pierre. Also, this is in fact policing.
I mean, we know that Volvagia has a small key now.
We do indeed.
That's guaranteed. And now it's time for everyone's favourite dragon.
Dragon
I don't know. I don't know if I prefer. This is my favorite. I think there are other dragons that are nicer.
Happy to all marks, everyone.
Yeah,
We already got out 2 medallions out of 6.
and obviously the best dragon is the one on my country's flag. Ooh, nice. And that is how you kill robots.
That was a quick kill on Volvagia.
That was very, very nice.
Yep. You have successfully slain the firework. Wind right behind. The
One
only advantage Wind
death
has,
animation apart.
the only advantage Wind has when I the lens, but that could be a really big advantage. We still have that market ready hero in Alfalfa. Still hasn't teeth. And honestly is not likely to see at this point. Unless you absolutely positively need that leg.
So, 2 hours in, we just got our 3rd stone.
I mean, Alfalfa can do the chess game. They have exactly enough money for one try.
You know.
Both of them decide to immediately go get Requiem.
I do not blame them in the slightest.
But I could see... Sorry, wins to do chess game.
Oh my. Oh. Is Wiz doing this first?
He's maybe not aware that playing Serenade is faster?
They equipped Lens.
Then
They're doing
that's
Lens
chess
game
game.
first. They're doing Lens game first.
Left, left, right, right, left.
That makes some good sense, actually, honestly.
I'm always a left, right, left, right, left.
LLR, LR. Casually sniping Chimp and Reeve in the process. And Alfalfa's going straight over. Oh, Win's bought a friend. Not getting bombed this time.
Oh, right.
We start with right.
That would have lost a lot of people.
Right, left. Alfalfa going straight for the head.
This is long shot. Oh my god.
Wait, what was that on the arch?
I have not seen it. Something small, something blue, something bloopy.
No, you think?
Grabbing opponents. They either geared to do Child Spirit, and they go to do Child Spirit.
Yeah, Child Spirit makes 100% sense. If you.
Oh, here we go.
It is
Yeah,
big post!
He's
Oh,
not even picking it up. It'd be faster to save one. So, all dungeons logically required?
So far?
There's nothing else in market.
Alfalfa not punished.
No, really not punished.
Not at all.
My god. Wins? It's night time. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Stab the bat. Explode the face. Light up a stick. Grab
Okay.
the blue potato.
Do we have a hard required all dungeons? A soft required all dungeons? Or no all dungeons?
Good question.
We're about to find out.
Ooh, true strat.
That's a bit late, I think.
Nope. Perfect timing.
Apparently not.
Ooh, I was almost knocked off. Wind is following the stock immediately.
Slingshot.
That's just a mean place.
That's so mean.
I'm not sure. I was gonna say I'm not sure why Alfalfa didn't shoot the target first, but I realised keyboard is really bad to aim with.
Yeah.
But aim as little as possible for that. We got a missed chest.
Crazy.
No.
It is
So potentially not.
not required for this.
We
But
do,
doesn't mean that it can't be all dungeons.
we do still need a way to get to DTG.
Indeed.
So that song being DTG access means we could potentially still have that. Now here's the
We find-
question.
I was gonna say, yeah, if we find Longshot anywhere in GTG or in Spirit, then it is required. If not, if we find it elsewhere, then all dungeons.
As long as it's across the bridge.
Also, can I make a shout out to the gauntlets?
Immediately going back into spirit.
I just love all this all pink ensemble that Alfalfa's got going on. I feel, you know, I would say that it's been stolen from me, but I'll give credit to the randomizer.
Maybe he just likes pink.
Maybe it's
So
ATV.
do I. I'm
Maybe it's
always in
ATV.
pink.
That was awful.
I feel like it's strawberries and cream because like the magic and the hearts are white and all of the accessories are pink.
Shadow can in fact have long shot. What's an iron boots?
Darkling can be on longshot. Other way around.
Darklink, you go fuck yourselves.
Dins on post would be so mean. I love it. In the end...
Do you remember what happened the last time you predicted something, Trent?
I don't know. I think I predicted a bomb bag. Can that be?
You did a bomb bag, yeah.
It's only light hours. Don't forget that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Both bloody slingshot back. Both of the sides everything that I'm kidding. Oh my god. Wait, where is the Pobot?
We didn't have a Lake Hylia wave the hero though.
I can't help but notice that Wins is going to confirm what our way to hero is.
The thing is, we didn't have a Lake Hylia way of the hero. So, if that slingshot in Lake Hylia is not way of the hero, just in case we didn't got it, like just in case it can't be way of the hero, that would mean long shot is not slingshot long.
Yeah.
We're gonna see big pulse though.
We are. You can finally see what our market way to hero is all about.
I did not hear big
Please, please be a wallet. Please.
Oh my. That right now, yes, that would be the most perfect situation for Alfalfa as well. Even when they do
It
find
really
the hint.
would. Yeah. Never panic.
Never punished in their life. Spawning that one, really? Can you pick up a big purpose over the water?
There's the boss key.
That's a rupee. No. We need to go for one extra little advantage, it's easier.
AD is not necessarily confirmed, but it
yet.
wasn't for Child Spirit.
Child Spirit had nothing, so all dungeon is not required for Spirit.
This is one of the last few things that can be.
This
Otherwise,
is the last thing we have.
GTG. If this is long shot, big.
All dungeons
The
was
bonus
not
was-
required.
If this is a long shot, all dungeons was logically required.
No. Yes, logically, but not like we. It wasn't hard 80. It was a soft 80.
Oh, it's Rujo's.
It's Ruto's letter.
I mean, I know that some people hate this.
So,
By the way,
Ice Cavern.
hard required so far. Depends on what's in Jabu.
And Ice Cavern,
Ugh.
which means Saria's song. Which, if it wasn't hidden, it would mean Frogs too. So Windsor's just taken a lead, I think. Oh look,
Look,
a
another
bottle.
bottle.
That might point you in the right direction.
Oh,
Oh my
look,
God.
another bottle!
Oh my god!
Bottle percent.
Are you actually kidding me?
Didn't we recently have in that room? I think I did a weekly where that room had both hook shots.
Yes!
Seriously?
Yes! It had both hook shots.
And it was like a stone as well.
Did Trent happen to roll that seed?
No, I didn't. It was stress.
Oh god, yeah, no, that makes sense. Who's rolling for Sunday, do we know?
I don't know.
I think someone's at Cubs was.
Caps is racing. He can't.
I'm tempted to race, but I've signed up for a commons at that. Anyway, let's see what this check is. Another key.
So we are fire locked, but yeah, I mean, we have fire arrows and Magic.
Is safe warping faster there?
Depends on where you want to go.
I mean, back in.
Yes. If you only have hook shot or less, yes. But only on emulator, not on VVC. On Virtual Console, it would be slower.
So, this seed so far had Zora's Blacksmith with Spirit, Sling, and Bottle Shot.
I mean,
So,
Spirit
what's the next joke?
Spirit technically locked 3 bottles.
Crawl down, link climb up. Behind the glowing lights.
Let's see, behind the mirror shield in Mother's house is...
In Miner's house.
Yeah, the mirror shield in Mother's house. A key!
Alright. Of course, yeah. So, yes, it looks like Spirit is bottlenecking the seed.
I really like how the seed is kind of opening up and all the pieces are falling into place. We may be 2.25 hours in with some more bomb juice, but it's starting to kind of fall into place.
Alfalfa hasn't been back that way yet.
I don't know, I don't think that's the spirit of the seed.
Nice clean iron knuckle there.
There was a piece of hard and a slingshot in Child Spirit.
Yes, and Adult Spirit had a slingshot. And a few keys.
And 2 bottles. Oh! Oh!
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Orphan.
I'll take that!
That makes Later Dungeons a breeze.
Where were you when we needed you in Fire Temple?
Oh, yeah. Alfalfa's very, very close to a nice, a nice rupee count.
Yeah, 8 rupees, not an easy number to get though.
It's a rupee and some Gregs.
God, I hate this wall so much.
Just press Z.
Alfalfa did not press.
Yeah, Alfalfa did not press Z. If you hold Z while you climb the wall, you do not fall down.
It's probably a bit hard to hold it on keyboard.
What, hold the Z button for real on the keyboard?
It depends where you bound it. If you don't find it somewhere nice to get to, it can be really awkward.
You think he is only 3 key rollover?
I also do not like the fact that he didn't pick up the bombs that were dropped by the beamers.
There were not bombs dropped by the beamers.
Oh.
Wow. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
So...
Oh dear. The chat's got Italian with their copy pasta.
Oh my.
Well played.
I think that's his own fault.
Oh, that's actually a Twitch global amount. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it is. Alfalfa, please. Alfalfa, please.
Threaten to kill the lizard. Bomb drop. And then gets it first. That was less than ideal.
So this time we don't have Dins?
Oh, Polly. Stop, you're just encouraging.
I know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I want to do.
He likes puns, you should know. So now to our next section, the elevator.
The lift.
Do you think each chain can hold the whole plate by itself?
No.
Probably not.
I mean, it looks really heavy.
Now it's time for everyone's favourite mini boss, the Boot Knuckle. She's dead.
She's not dead, she's been freed.
Oh, she's pining for the fields.
Mm.
And now it's time for everyone's favourite boss, Troll Rover. Which must be a nightmare on a keyboard.
Link gave her a sock. Does Link even wear socks? He's more of a tights guy, you know?
That's why he has a spare sock. Oh, it's the Frank Kazima.
Troll Rover.
Troll Rover being somewhat nice today, actually.
Not really.
Not been too bad.
Well, that's kind of morbid. And it reminds me of 8 stones.
No one said that no one ever inclined that someone got eaten. He burned to death.
Can Gorons burn to death?
They aren't wearing Goron tunics.
Are you said no, you're not saying, are you?
Ooh, that was a...
Link in Breath of the Wild getting into Gerudo Town is everything.
I feel outclassed.
Alfalfa having some troll over.
And now it's time for Winter's turn. Oh! The yellow one Kume flies straight into Kataki's beam. Let's hope Kataki is less clickbait than Kataki.
Wind's getting trolls as well.
Yeah, sounds about right. This boss is a nightmare. Thankfully, once you're in phase 2, it's a lot easier.
Especially bigger ones.
Oh yeah. And Prince Rover is teaching Link an important lesson. Remember to find time to chill out.
I thought the clear thing was that you sometimes should have a big stab at someone.
Oh no! Wind appears to have gotten shot. Wind's the one chilling out there, apparently. Right, what's Prince Rover have for us? More shoes. Alfalfa choosing not to get them. Fair enough. Yes, so if you choose to come here, you get a lot of choose.
That's not my train.
Let's see what the Costco has for us. Which is also currently all golden shops.
We have more and more punters in the chat, oh god.
I approve.
Many of them aren't even good.
What's the fairy got for us? Not much.
Love.
A little bit of that. And oh, Chris Gold.
I understand the 20 skulls.
And go back to Perfect Grave.
To get his warrant unit.
They're gonna make it warm to make it look good.
Come on, Alfalfa. You know that you need to do pose.
No, they don't.
Alfalfa does not know.
No, but the amount of I mean, just like the amount of times that pose has had something.
I mean, number of
Do
times.
you really think of that? Sorry, but I am not thinking of like that, like what common thing is.
I have been burned by it so many times.
Yeah, everyone's
Right,
getting
Chris
burned by
goes.
big pose. That's normal.
And 20 skulls
More
is
love.
more hearts.
So skulls are dead.
What is that? I mean, Alfalfa now has an empty bottle.
Alfalfa
Over
probably
over.
doing big pose now because it's he has like 3 checks left in logic.
It's not many.
Opponents put GTG into logic.
Yeah,
And that's a bottle on.
that's the big pose play now.
Yeah, it's gonna say opponents put GTG into logic is 3. Not to mention the hammer box.
The hammer rocks are not in logic for Alfalfa.
Oh, for Alfalfa.
For Alfalfa, they're not in logic because
Of course,
Epona
no
is not,
lens.
because Epona is technically not in logic.
Yeah, no lens to get the hammer. Yeah. That was almost disastrous. Look at the arrow.
Yikes!
Speaking of things that are potentially disastrous, that's a reverse CG. I don't know, we'll not be doing this right now. I guess it does give you a wasteland check. And you are able to make it here in logic with a glance. Maybe. I've half realised the gold scale was about as useful as a chocolate kettle.
It sounds delicious though.
I know, but not very useful
I mean, it is useful.
for my tummy.
Yeah.
And there's Wynn's 20th skull.
And there's Haunted Wasteland.
With nothing.
This is it. This is it. Alfalfa's going to about 7. Alfalfa's going to find their lens and their market weighted hero. And
Oh,
I
he,
need to turn
he
around
will be
right
like,
the fuck
oh,
now."
well, big post then, huh?
Yeah, Alfalfa's going to turn around right the heck now. Well, not right now.
As Vince is doing reverse Wasteland.
It's a bold trusty cotton. Let's see what it pays off. I forget the memes.
So Alfalfa now knows market is way of the hero.
Thank God.
Gets the lens now.
Oh no, they hit the left, aren't they?
And it's
Wind's
fully
getting a
in
bit
logic
off.
and knows. Uh-oh.
The question is, oh, we're going to do the rest of Alfalfafield.
Yeah.
You're down here, you may as well. They haven't done open even, they haven't done any of this. 2.5 hour open grotto. Doesn't feel that good.
No.
And there's the Fortress Foolish, I think they already had it, but...
Speaking of Fortress Foolish.
Yes! What's foolish is getting caught, but I guess they had to get through.
He's killing guards, why?
Wind's going for the totally unnecessary safe strat. You don't need to be safe. If you go straight to the door, you don't get caught. And there's somebody.
There's Alfalfa going back to market.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
they get baited.
That's the lens bait right there, right now.
There it is. And he could have dropped it off on his way through.
I think the reason is they can drop it off on the way through to go out. Then they're gonna get
The thing is that, you know, if you're doing lens, you know, you drop it off, you get route to that, you go trials, you do lens game, you realise that lens game is bait and lens is bait, and then you go straight to Jabu.
As we're gonna see GTG.
Let's see if this is in fact the correct play.
He chose wisely though.
But then again, like, I don't necessarily feel like this is a bad play, considering obviously we know it is because we know what's on lens.
In our father's mind, they're thinking they're gonna go lens game, go back to adult, go big pose, go to GTG. Because in their current situation, it's also LLRLR.
I'm sticking with the same as before. LLRRL. I don't see anyone with 3 Ls.
And survey says
He's getting it.
not vanilla.
Yeah, the winner half piece is out. That wasn't Bavaria. Sorry. Goma.
So 1.5 piece got put in logic by the same shot.
Another key.
Wind is digging deep here. Could be the edge that Alfalfa would need to take it, because if there's nothing in DCT, that's a colossal time win. On the other hand, if yeah, it's actually faster to save warp out of there on emulator rather than run back through.
Yeah.
And if you have Prelude, you may as well do that. Also, now it's time for the room that everyone likes.
You mean the
But
like
do
like
they
one with the
really
like
like it?
That's the way. I like it.
So let me get this straight. This is the like room with the likes that everyone like.
Exactly. Some people aren't a fan of them. They dislike it.
That's
Oh no!
That's Dints.
That's Din's fire. That's an interesting find. That means at this point,
Shadow
Yeah.
was strength 2 locked.
You see, there's an issue with that. To be on Britain's Got Talent, you have to have talent.
So, long shot in Shadow?
I think it has to be.
Or Irons?
Yes, GCT paid off, but I still think things are right. You still do Dabby first.
Yeah.
Not sure off Alpha's choice of songs here. They have a scale. They may as well go through Serenade unless they're missing something here.
I do have to say though, this double play is interesting. And the one thing I can't understand is that Vince is still in GPG. He has Faroris and he has Nocturne. This would be a Faroris win from me and immediately into Shadow Temple.
Oh. Oh. Alfalfa's doing the hot.
Oh, he will be. Oh, he will be very delighted.
Yes, Alfalfa will be throwing bombs for content.
To get his next bomb back.
He's singling out the last check before Epona and Brutus letter is required. As we only have 4 keys so far.
Never having to come back here is a powerful role as well. Well, I say that. Serenade check being...
So Song of Time required 4 keys. Two keys and 2 keys behind Song of Time, 1 key behind 2 strength.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Alfalfa not liking the bomb bag.
Yeah, but that response. Leaving it behind. Throw it on the ground.
It's not his real dad. Was not happy with your play, Trent.
Every runner should know that my pod has bombs.
That's how it works. Or bomb choosers, it's really budget.
Yeah, if I'm on the budget. If I don't have too many bombs here.
Alfalfa?
Frogs one.
Frogs 1.
Frogs one.
Song of Storms will have the hero.
Seems good. It's not as if there's 4 other items with it.
One more key missing in GTG.
This could be interesting. That's a stick.
Is it the key or do we have an item in the toilet? We have an item in the toilet.
Item on toilet.
Oh boy.
And Vince forgot that we have a hint for this.
Yes. Unless you want the rupees. Oh no, they're full. They're both playing Ocarina songs. Wind is going to Shadow.
Without setting Pharaoh's Wind?
Uh-oh.
That's risky.
I mean, Frost Wind would dump you in the middle. If that
Yeah,
was what he
still,
did, right?
you like in general. If you get iron boots for Dong shot in toilet?
That could be interesting.
That'd be very interesting.
Shout out to the fact that Alfalfa still has their blue fire as well. That'll
So
save probably a couple seconds to make a ice cavern.
the question is, do we want to open a bed for the light arrows?
I think that would be a bad one.
Not much else we need right now.
That's the thing, we don't need a lot. It still takes some time until we are at the light arrows. And I kinda don't want to, like, have the light arrows appear suddenly.
This is 5.2.
This is 5.2, yes. The Shadow Way of the Hero is not for light arrows. It could still be in here, but it's not for that item.
It's not directly for light arrows.
So guys, I'm getting the bed ready. Make sure to read what we have as barren locations. And you guys can remember them, what we already checked, so where things could be, right?
For the unknowledgeable, the first locations are Gerudo Fortress, Fire Temple, and Utah. I'm not going through what we've already gone to see because it would be enough to write an essay on. Bets are in. Light arrows.
I would have been so mad if that would have been the light arrows. People already going with the trials, I like it.
Shadow Trial 2 is one of my most nice places. I actually put light arrows in there in a Bando draft race once. Because, why not? Someone going boomerang chest. Brave, brave.
I mean, boomerang chest, we'll find out pretty soon if it is.
Water compass chest, wow. I'm surprised no one said Dark Link.
Yeet Rock is unfortunately a foolish choice because as against Castle. Wynn's getting a hug from a very aggressive Gibson.
Good dudes just want a hug.
Social distancing.
They wear masks, please.
Social distancing.
Lots of cool bets go through, actually. Bet Yeet Rock anyway!
Wow, that was a weird long-winded way to get a pun out. At least I'm glad that Polly is trying something every now and then.
There we go. I put my quote unquote bet in.
You already said your bet, I'm sorry.
I know, but I thought that was funny. You know, the Majora's Mask actual location. Barren locations are basically locations where nothing in them can be. So nothing in them directly contribute to beating the seed.
At all.
And light arrows are 100% required to beat every seed ever rolled. Well, but it's a Triforce Hunt.
I wanted to say, like, not every time, but very often.
Every single seed that requires you to face Ganondorf requires you to have light arrows.
So you're saying
Because
light
they're
arrows are
needed to
required?
beat. Light arrows are required.
Also, if you need to do any trials for any reason, if any trials are blocking the way, you also need light arrows for those.
And I think at only that case you can get Way of the Hero light arrows.
Yes, because the hint is locked behind them.
Yeah.
Light arrows on Ganon is completely skippable. Light arrows on Ganon Dwarf is not, because you can't stun him to deal damage on it.
We don't have a frame perfect trick to hit Ganon to get like to kill him. No.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
And now I want cookies.
Do you know what? I want to tell you now, I have a drawer full of very yummy treats from Easter and just things that I very much enjoy eating in general. And I cannot touch any of them until next Sunday. As in the 26th.
Wow. That sounds horrible.
The things we do for a healthier lifestyle.
Anyway, Shoutable Keys looking quite nice.
Pardon?
Shoutable Keys looking quite nice at the moment. No way to hero item yet.
No long shot. There it is!
So we have a long shot
I
in
think that
Shadow.
qualifies as calling it.
Yeah, now the only question is what is our where's our Boskin water? But this is hard AD.
Hard. Just oops.
It wasn't even oops, we were told about it.
Yeah. Imagine fire arrow entries would be a thing. This would like solve this so easily.
I'm pretty sure they have the boss key in Shadow as well.
Yeah, the only question is where are the lights?
Yep.
Can I please see again and say you will never find them in Gerudo Training's ground?
Where would even be a bad place for lights at this point? There aren't any.
The only bad places would be behind Iron Boots, and Iron Boots is stupidly locked somewhere. Actually, there would be only one bad placement right now.
Where would they be?
Light Trial.
Oh yeah, that'd be bad. Ice Cabin's only recently been opened. Everyone hasn't even opened it yet.
Yeah, Ice Cavern is not long open.
Bigorn is not hinted, but it's over there.
We checked Bigoron already though.
So who wants to put Iron Boots behind these fans?
Nah, I kinda want Iron Boots to be in ice.
Iron Boots on the iceberg.
No, in ice. Vanilla.
That'd be cool, actually.
The bet is for light arrows. Make sure that you check the foolish hints beforehand so you know where it can't be.
This is a very, very clean Baronade.
That was very good.
And the bet will be closed when Alfalfa going into the blue warp. By the way, on my end blue warp, not on chat's end.
Hang on, let me put my bet in. Yep, it's use keyboard. Alfalfa showing us how it's done.
Pretty much. Yeah. Betting is now closed.
That was a bit too late, guys. I'm sorry.
Any bets right now will not be counted, but may still be charged.
Just because someone else bet more for doesn't mean I can't.
Yes, Alfalfa is a keyboard player.
Yeah, surprising.
I made it to Group A finals without losing a single round.
Yeah, I had never had the opportunity to play against him. Sadly. Yeah, he's also playing on a Mac.
I believe what face is actually very appropriate right now.
Yeah. Many people aren't aware there's an emulator on Mac.
So, re-entering adult for Alpha. See where they go. Ice Cavern. Looks like an ice cavern. No, yep, ice.
Ice
Oh,
Like
That's
ice
I
cavern.
really
risky.
wish.
Is he trying to
That
skip
is so
GTG?
risky. I know.
There is still the potential for light arrows to be on Darunia or Skull Kid. And there's the iron boots.
Okay.
That's an interesting place for those.
We are in glow mode.
Yes, we're in true glow mode now.
I mean, doing ice before GTG. That is... Ooh. Depending on where the light arrows is.
I mean, if Alfalfa finds the light arrows here, goes straight to GTG to pick up Dins, maybe all is not lost.
He kinda has to find the lights on... Oh god.
Oh, I mean that doesn't do anything right now because we can't get to we can't get to Gan's castle. And
This
Odin's
Shadow
is-
Temple though.
Ladies and gentlemen, using Feral's wind to teleport 6 feet.
And through 2 walls.
Is Wind using lens for Bongo?
I mean, if you've got it, why wouldn't you?
Reasons. Like, it's slow to change the gear.
Alfalfa starting us off by unfreezing King Wood.
By the way, that strength in Shadow Temple is strength 2 locked.
It is indeed.
Yes, using strength 2 to get the din to get to it. And that
Very
is how
clean. Very
That's
clean.
how you do a clean bongo.
Oh, look,
Oh
there
my
are
god,
light
are you
arrows.
kidding me? Yeah, yeah, okay.
Very nice. Please don't continue into our ice cavern. Please don't.
I'm very sorry to say it this way, but this is Wind's race to lose.
Yeah,
It is.
Our Pathfinder's lights is just giving the race to Winds. There's a really weird to say that. That's a really easy thing to do because I think now.
Did anyone see that was where Light Tower was?
I'm
by the way?
looking through this right now. Give me a second or 5, please.
This is. I think this is still in a ice campaign. No, stop trying to find it. I know the second race will be right after. Now.
Okay, we have one person that is in the right area.
Icy Waters is close enough. I mean,
It is the right area. He didn't say under icy waters. He said icy waters.
You are technically on top of icy waters still. Because iceberg is basically frozen water.
Yeah, indeed. You know what's the best thing? We're nearly at 3 hours, and in 1 hour there's an S3 match.
Ooh, who is it between? I'm giving you the opportunities to plug it.
It is What the Hell's Happened versus Phoenix.
Alfalfa there doing something that I am really bad at, actually making it onto the bloody ledge from hookshotting that Freezard. Also getting a little bit. Oh my god! First checked chest boss kill.
Early boss kill.
Not early, not the most early you could be, because that's compass chest, not map chest. Wait, that's map chest, not compass. Which one's which?
Hey, look, meme arrows. We completed meme percent.
We did. Also, blue fire arrows next to blue fire. And getting hugged again by the SPs. Okay, so Water Temple's done. Jabba we've already seen. Alfalfa's going straight for the song.
No, he's just opening
No, they have two blue bottles. Blue fire bottles, yeah. Means I grab one here and that's actually, yeah. That makes sense. Light arrows are right outside the dungeon that Alfalfa right now. We don't really need it. We know where the game is. We know it's over. Paperweight was found in the very first open chest in the game. Also, Morphin's dead.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Light Arrows is not on more.
Paperweight is the Stone of Agony. In older versions, it used to be required to read the hint stones, but in this version, it's basically a glorified paperweight.
Nowadays, it doesn't. You don't need it.
It does have a minor use of telling you where hidden grottos are,
but
it's minor.
No, that's that hidden stone, like that Stone of Agony, automatically shows up without Stone of Agony if you have the trick enabled.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a weird thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
So I think now we are. Wind is Jabu away.
Yep. Jabu and a hint away. The Icy Waters hint is specifically item at the bottom of Zora's Fountain.
Yeah.
Also, it's a very fair point there for me. Irons are not hard required.
I know only tournament hint distribution where Icy Water has to be the bottom. I'm unsure if a different hint distribution has the top item as well.
No, I believe that sometimes hints are the same pool of sometimes hints no matter what distribution. It's just
No, that's wrong.
I know there's certain sometimes hints that only appear in Skull Sanity.
I know for a fact that this sometimes hints exist for Bombshoe Bowling, and those can't appear in the tournament hint distribution.
Wait, they can't? I've seen them before.
No, not in tournament. Not in tournament hint distribution. In the normal, like in the balance, strong, very strong.
Oh my god.
Oh my
There's
god,
our other bomb bag.
Okay.
We can safely assume that's bomb locked because that was Epona's locked, which is fire locked.
Totally assume. We can 100% assume that is everything locked at this point. Alfalfa looks like they're going across the wasteland.
Finally hitting GTG to get bed in.
And with that, I would like to wish all our people a very happy 3 hour.
Happy 3 hours. It's time for a bathroom break. See you in a second.
Which is probably a lot happier for Wins than it is for Alfalfa.
Yeah, Alfalfa is unhappy, Wins is very happy. I mean, Wins has like this very, very crazy Monka S on his head, probably, because he's like, oh my god, I'm late. Because for him, he full clear GTG. Basically, last location, Brutus letter. And lens. So I'm unsure. Like, in his situation, I would feel bad. Because I know I have full cleared the whole game. Except Ice. But who cares about Ice?
I think there are a few words that care about Ice. Can't think of any that seriously care about Ice. The scrub seeds are only a little bit different. Most of the stuff you know and love from your usual settings is still here. Except we don't have 40 and 50 sculptures. Because sculpture requires more skill than scrub possess, I believe. That's the reason. We also don't have 1500 horseback archery because no. Our go on trade quest is claim check to claim check. Because no one likes that. I swear no one likes that. And I'll let off to everyone.
I personally don't mind the trade quest for a guaranteed hint, honestly.
I don't mind it. Because a lot of people won't necessarily like it.
I mean, Frog Warp is a thing.
A bit.
Please tell me you know Frog Warp.
I know Frog.
Okay.
I just don't use it very often because I need to.
So we have based these settings upon the Season 3 tournament. So if we use the Season 3 tournament as a basis, which is basically weekly settings but without ice traps, then said okay, 40-50s out, 40-50 golds, 1500 horseback archeries out, and we put lens to everything. First of all that. When 5.2 hit, which was a month ago, or a bit longer.
And I have hit exactly one seed on.
Yeah, like, we said, okay, we're gonna disable Goron Pottery without bomb back. And now we're at the current settings. And we are right now in the Discord server of the Scrubs Tournament Discord, working on Season 2 and playtesting some different settings. So, if you are looking forward or might be interested in the tournament, I can throw in a link to the Scrubs Tournament Discord. You can join there 1st of July. We're gonna start with Season 2 with the qualifiers. And then from there on, we can go on. But we're not 100% sure on the settings yet. And some of the formats. But we're working in the background already on this to make it at least as good as this one.
It wants to be the very best, like.
Alfalfa about to get, or on their way to get their dins.
Yeah, it takes a bit more though.
Just unfortunately a bit too late.
And the wrong side. Shadow alone will take too much time.
I would like to remind all watching that Lens Logic Everywhere is fantastic for bait.
Yeah, Lens Logic Everywhere is amazing bait.
And it also means the stuff you can flat out, you can so you find the lens. Plus, I'm ready here as well. It's fantastic.
I mean, this time we didn't have Lensware of Zero. And this seed wasn't that terrible, it was just blatantly telling you, do all dungeons to get your access over.
Oh no. Oh no. Alfalfa, this is not a wise move.
Oh, go the other way. Go the other way.
I'm not sure why you were here, Alfalfa. Why didn't you go the other way? You have a lens, you can actually get the other direction.
In Wynn's case, you do actually full clear double, yeah.
You're not going back.
Everyone who's saying no, you're incorrect.
I mean, he's looking for lights. You don't want to have to go all the way to Ganon just to find out that it was in the boomerang chest that you.
The time that you save from not doing boomerang chest right now is less than it takes you to go back child, go transform over, and then back up.
Oh no, I see the play here. Ferocious Wind also has equip time.
Equip time, it needs magic, you also need to place it twice. If it's not in here, if it's in here or not.
You just fall clear rather than bother with Ferocious Wind, I feel. Ferocious Wind, I believe, resets on time travel.
Yes. In vanilla, it resets in time travel.
So they may be separate, but only one exists at a time.
Yeah.
Everything in their power to avoid going to the left side of the
But in Rando, you can have both set up at the same time, but it's still faster to full clear Jabbo at this point. Because you have to clear the rooms with the compass and map chest anyway. Okay, map chest not, but you have to clear the compass room anyway. The map chest is 3 nuts. And losing you, what, if most 20 seconds. And boomerang chest is the same. You lose more time just from setting Barrows wins and going back in there if it's in here.
I don't agree with Alfalfa's play here to do the middle of the maze before doing left side loop.
I have no idea why he's
I have
doing
no
that.
idea. It's just so painful that we know where he should be and he's gonna kick himself.
He did place for us though.
Yeah, to speed it up a bit, but that's not helping.
Really
Leaving left side the whole time? I mean, I can understand because keyboard, it's a bit harder to aim and stuff. But still.
My personal favourite strat here in Jabu, by the way, slingshotting the button. And a very rare sight we just saw there, an equipped ocarina. You know, just for a second. But yes, at this point, I don't know where light arrows are. I don't like saying this much time, but I think this is wins to lose.
It is indeed, but I think it's very, like, considering the whole of water, the whole of shadow, it's his turn.
Sorry, I just remember the strat there, quite a cool strat. You can attack barricades to kill the jellyfish in the first jellyfish game. I'm not sure about the second. So rather than go run around using the nuts, you just slash it. Sorry, really, I didn't interrupt you.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
And Wins has their 6th pancake. Or frisbee.
He's getting the golden frisbee now.
Yes, the most valuable of the frisbees, despite the fact that it's sweet FA.
Yeah, you get that normally for free.
There we go. And he's on his way to Ghana.
Time to go get that hint. Realise it's in Fountain. Go back to Fountain. And proceed to fry up some bacon.
And the last possible check that he could have done, there is his dins.
Yep. About right, really. Okay, so one of the few things left now is the final.
Okay, we're gonna see the Rainbow Bridge building.
This must feel so scary for Wins right now, because they'll be constant checking to see if Alfalfa's gonna snipe him, you know? Like, this is the worst bit. You're 3 hours 12 in and no one's done.
Yeah, and you say to yourself, I was dumb, why did I last location these items?
Yep.
Not realizing your last locationing was
not as worse.
You had the power of last locationing better today. That's pretty much what Rando is. Can you last location better than the other racer? or races?
Always.
Ooh, a little early there, Alfalfa. Open the chest, because you always open the chest with light arrows, because it's a check on the bloody way. It's a minor time loss if that, and if you're all open light arrows, fair enough. Not quite simultaneous kill on those, but still, they're dead. And this is it, the final climb.
Oh, and he's going to get that hint for Zora's Fountain.
We're going to see the fastest trip to the
Drop
fountain.
Zora's.
What is the fastest trip possible? Is it minuet and walk?
Where? To Zora Fountain.
Fountain.
It must be Minuet.
If you have
Either minuet.
hook shot Bolero, and if Mido is not like pushed away, if Mido is pushed away, Minuet.
Yeah, neither runner has moved. What's his name? Mido, for the very simple fact they haven't actually had Cyrus to do it when they were there.
They are in Zora Fountain.
Right, I was in Zora's Fountain. Press the reset button. And this is it. All Wind has to do is go get their light arrows. Their bright spark pointy sticks. I'm trying to get overcome, just ruining the nice peaceful music. Why? Why would you do that? It's hot. Why?
Zara's song is in Ice Cave.
Yeah, which is why Alfalfa has it and Wind does not. And
Nothing against Alfalfa, but even if he's go moding from now on, he would still not be fast enough.
no, it requires you to go mode water, that's as well as the rest of Shadow. And I believe the last key was in the maze, so even less chance. But remember, songs are hard.
Songs are so hard.
I think Alfalfa was gambling on light arrows being deep ice cavern or something, so they had time to catch up. All Wind does to do is walk through the door here, get the icebergs, spot the light arrows, and actually dip straight into Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern is the easiest successful dungeon. Yeah, we did.
Is it? I'm not sure.
Alfalfa about to pick up his long shot.
Yeah.
Alfalfa's going to not Alfalfa. Wind's going to Ice Cavern to press the right C button.
I'm not sure. Wouldn't the Minuet be faster?
Dunno.
No, because you have to
Oh,
go
not
through the
so?
warp. You have to go through the warp menu. The turn around and hook shot, whereas this is just right there.
Yeah.
Loading time, well, not very long, is also very important. This is it. Wind Requiem is going to close up the series and to make a true grand final. I think that's right, right? Shout out was hard. A little lower. There you go. Let's have a look at this Ganondorf.
Some bottle strats going on.
And to the hotel bar.
And a really nice one cycle.
That was a good one cycle, yeah. And now Alfalfa is entering the pot room. I'm not sure how many countries this room is legalized in.
Enough.
So with that, and I don't assume Vince is gonna throw this very hard right now.
It would need a throw of colossal proportions.
Yeah, like you would have to throw Ganon into the pit down there and then wait for another 15 minutes roughly.
It's longer than 15 minutes.
No, I thought
And
that
then
was
again,
fast.
my water key. Yeah, and then again, and water key was quite early. Water key was quite early.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was close. That was close. So Vince is probably gonna reset the bracket.
And that means we need a rematch.
Yeah, that means both runners have lost one match. And in a double elimination, you need to lose 2 matches. So, whoever is gonna win in the next race that both have to still schedule out, that win is the winner of the Scrubs Tournament Group A.
But
right
you know,
now,
it is exciting.
But right now, we have no winner. Wins accomplished to reset the brackets. Now the question is, can he win twice back to back in the next match? It's gonna be a very interesting question.
It's tricky to do, but it won't be the first time it's been. Get your GGs ready, guys.
And as the boat begins to row, Wind Requiem has finished in first place with a time of 3:21:58.
And as Alfalfa saw the dot done, the dot quit came in, rocking on his boat into the afterlife.
I'd like to remind the person to put in chat GG no re. I'm afraid there's going to be a re. There's going to be a rematch because
Indeed.
that's how losers brackets work.
Indeed. We're
Walking
going to the
away
interviews.
from the
We're
boat.
going to the interview scene. I'm gonna ask both of them if they want to join. So sit tight. I'm gonna play some music while we wait. And you guys can already gather some beautiful, beautiful questions from chat. What we ask the runners if they join.
Oh god, that was definitely a race. rematches we don't know yet.
So we do have indeed at least one person. Both of them need a second before they want to be in the interview. Both of them need to restock a bit on their water, so I recommend to you in chat as well, hydrate. Get a real quick drink. Believe me, we would wish it's back to back, but probably not, because both of them. Wait, that was a hint? I did not know Pierre.
That was not a hint.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
We didn't get any hints for. We got 2 for water, which in the end didn't even matter.
So we get the first person in. Let me see. Oh, okay, we're here.
And joining us in the interview booth is Alfalfafield.
GG Alfalfa.
GG Alfalfa, how are you?
Disappointed, but that's the way it goes sometimes with Rando. I made some bad plays and I made some gambles that didn't pay off, and so here we are.
Well, that's how Rando be.
Yeah. Sometimes you do exactly the same thing and it all works out in your favor. So, what can you do?
However, it was an incredible race to watch, and your performance throughout the bracket has been exceptional. So, I really hope that you don't you're not too hard on yourself over this one. You've got another chance.
Round 3 against Wins. He's a tough opponent. So. We'll see. We'll see how things go next time around.
I know. I know.
Well, chat are already desperate to know when when the rematch will be. They're very excited for it.
We were talking about doing it same time next Thursday. I'll have to confirm that with Wins, but probably it'll be not in the next few days. It'll be sometime next week.
I mean, we can ask him himself because he just joined.
GG Wins.
GG.
Hi. GG. Well played. You kicked my ass, man. I was riding the boat in Shadow. I still had all the water to do.
Well, water was short. Big Key was in map chest, so water is kind of insignificant.
Fair enough. Did you ever find irons?
Yeah, they were in Shadow.
Oh, okay.
And gold were in Shadow.
Yeah, the irons, I believe, were in the maze you were currently rowing.
Everything was in Shadow.
Shadow and bottom of the well was loaded as well.
Well, I mean, this was the least painful Requiem AD I've ever done in my life, because it was kind of obvious that it was AD. Stonefire AD, I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna do opponents over there. The odds at long shot somewhere is very unlikely, so we just do the AD play.
Yeah.
It took both of you a long time until you both committed to the fire play, though.
I wanted to do other things first just to make sure, because if you do this, it's a time sink if you're wrong.
I did fire all the way up to Pierre without going to confirm Pierre, and so I had to double dip without Bolero, which is a pain. So.
Well, I have a system for how I do fire, and my system led me to not do fire right away, so then I had time to set Pierre. Because there are times where I go into fire immediately and times I don't. And the first time I was at Crater, I didn't have hammer, so I wasn't going to go into fire. And so then I had time to go set Pierre, basically. Otherwise, it kind of just depends.
What I found really interesting, or what I thoroughly enjoyed, was Alfalfa, you went into fire when Winds was in forest. Left immediately when you realized that you couldn't progress any further. But by the time you were both in fire again, you going through the shortcut at the exact same time that Winds was checking the chest and opening the shortcut himself. So you could have high-fived each other. It was a really nice resync.
That was quite amusing, actually. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah,
was-
I felt behind because I did early adult and it didn't play out, because I had to double dip fire. I felt behind, and so after I finished Jabu, I was like, okay, like I got to take a gamble here. It's probably progressions in GTG, but I went ice instead. I think probably it wouldn't have made a difference with how much Winds beat me by there, but that was the gamble that didn't pay off very well for me.
Fun fact, it would have made a difference, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it would have. The thing is, like, you were like 10 minutes behind roughly.
Mhm.
Because of the water temple big key, it was very nice.
Well, it just depends if you do compass first or if you do map first. I
Yeah.
did the map first route, so it kind of just depends on what you normally do.
But it was in the map chest. So water is very, very, very nice. And it was the last dungeon, even in the progression chain. So there was like no easy way to do long water. So in that regard, it might have made a difference, but it would really come down then about execution.
Mm.
Because like all of GTG, it was a risk. I have to say, it was a risky play to skip it because like there was no easy access over.
Hmm.
I do have to ask as well, Alpha, about your GTG routing.
I find that the left side is the least check dense side. The right side is you get like the 3 from the Song of Time side pretty quickly, and the 2 in the room with the keys. And then I had enough keys, I thought, to make a run at the left side of the maze, and I got all the ones that I needed in there. I was just going for check density as quickly as possible. The left side, you get the 1 with the Stalfos, and then you're spending a couple minutes collecting rupees and fighting Wolfos before you can get any more checks. So,
Got a question for Winds as well. Curious why Winds didn't leave Feroz Wind in GTG and do Shadow as soon as you had the Inspire.
Because there was the chance that the Shadow Way of the Hero was just irons, which would have been useless to me, and a long shot was GTG the whole time. So I wasn't gonna leave.
The thing is, Toilet had an item, and if
Yeah, I know.
if Shadow would have
I know.
been only irons, that could have backfired. That's like the question that people have: why not Pharaoh's Wind in GTG when you don't use it anyway?
Because I knew I was going to Shadow next, and I used Pharaoh's Wind and Shadow to save time in 2 places, so I didn't want to leave it in GTG. I'd rather just gamble Toilet and save time on the statistic odds that the Toilet's empty.
I can see that.
yeah,
can see
I
that.
did the same thing. I didn't leave FW. I knew that the Toilet had an item, and I didn't leave FW in GTG.
Yeah, I knew Toilet had an item, so I was like, well, if that's lighter, it's gonna tell me I'll come back, or if I get irons there and I'm missing long shot, then I can go back, check Hammer Rock, and check Toilet like after I do water or something. I don't know, or check water probably. I probably would have checked water for long shot before going back to Toilet, but I don't think I've ever been screwed by Toilet yet. It's inevitable, it will happen, but I just play the odds that Toilet's usually not required.
I can understand the reasoning.
Until it is, and then Chat will never let you down.
Yeah, I know, but until that happens, you know, it is what it is.
On the other hand, Chat is actually very interested when you both do the real grand finals, as in the very last match of Group A. Any
Yeah, well-
ideas already?
Same time next Thursday, but I saw in the chat that the Group D has their final scheduled also for Thursday at 1 p.m. So I don't know, maybe we could do one of those fancy double headers, or I don't know. We'll have to sort it out sometime next week.
No, it has to be next week, but it won't be Thursday because I'm already booked for Wind Waker next Thursday.
All right. Well,
Tress is mad at me for that, but we're still doing it next Thursday.
fair enough. We'll figure something out for next week, maybe Friday or Saturday or something.
Wednesday is the day I have off usually, but we'll.
Yeah, we'll message. We'll sort something out.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that because we clearly want to watch that because this was already interesting.
This was such a fun match to watch.
Oh yeah.
For really,
I mean,
really
it's just another
well.
AD, but as I said, this was the least painful AD I've probably ever done. It was like, okay, it's Requiem AD, and I see that, and I'm like, oh, damn it. And then it's just like, oh, well, never mind, this is bad. And I'm forced into it this early.
So,
Because, I mean, we legitimately were, I actually did every single check that was possible besides 20 skulls. So, yeah, we were legit forced into it. So that Baron Fire Hand was kind of pointless.
wins according to a person. I don't know. Do you know Fizzy Pop?
Yes, they've been in my chat quite a lot. Why?
Yeah, like he said that I should tell you. Remember that Pierre and Fire Temple hoards a small key.
Yeah, well, the funny story about that is yesterday I was doing a practice, and the big key chest had a long shot, and Pierre locked me. And so I taught myself how to do pixel shot last night and kept going anyway. But then right after I beat Fire Temple, I got a hint that said Pierre had a small key. And I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know earlier.
That's interesting.
And
It's always
so,
the way,
yeah.
isn't it? It's always the way.
Well, I mean, Stone Shadow couldn't get us today. It tried because it was a metal.
There's also another question by Zephyr. Alfalfa, are you by chance Canadian?
How'd you know, eh? No.
He said the way you said out.
Yeah. I've been outed.
So, any other
That
questions?
was good, right?
Any questions by the runners, maybe? Like, about anything about the seed?
No, it was once things got going, it was a pretty straightforward seed. I guess I was wondering where the golds were, but I guess they were in shadow. But I was disappointed. My file names were Yeet That Rock, and as soon as I saw the OGC Foolish, like, oh, not this time.
Yeah, we all were very sad, sadly.
There was potential to the other rock.
And we laughed because it was outside Gen's Castle Foolish. One of the most useful hints.
Oh yeah.
Probably the most useless, one of the most useless Foolishes, but one of the best way to heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one check. Yes, please.
Can't be.
Yeah, knowing that it's required is pretty nice, especially considering you can't get it sometimes. Wasteland Way to Hero is really not as full because there is a chance that sometimes Hint can just tell you what it is. And you usually can do Wasteland on the way to GTG anyway. But like outside Ganon's Castle, you need gold, so it's kind of nice to know you need gold to start.
I'm pretty sure Wasteland Way to Hero can't actually give you a sometimes hit anymore.
Oh.
No, it can't be both. I'm just saying there's a chance that it doesn't need a Way to Hero because the game will just tell you what's there.
No, I get it.
Baron is before sometimes, so if you don't find a Baron, you still can get it sometimes, but not the other way around.
The mythical fourth Foolish.
So, any other questions by our comms, maybe?
I'm really excited for your next match.
Yeah,
I really am.
we all want to know when the next match is, so we kind of wait.
I wish there didn't have to be one, but I guess I'm looking forward to it too.
Sorry. Wins kind of denied you there.
Oh well.
All the questions I had got asked already, so...
So, to make all the people that are still here aware, the Scrubs Discord, go there. There we will announce the new, when the new match is gonna hit. And also make sure wherever it's be restreamed, either Scrub Central or ZSR, depending on channel coverage and what these runners want. Also, on the schedule right now, we have on ZSR 3, Skyward Sword, any percent, a tournament match, and we're gonna rate them. So, sit tight. And in 20 minutes, yes, you heard this correctly, in 20 minutes, on ZSR, the main channel, you will find an Ocarina of Time randomizer race between what the hell's happened in Phoenix Feather. So you want to watch that as well. So make 2
Oh,
tabs.
that's gonna be good.
That is a good race.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be really good.
Yeah, make 2 tabs. Because I want to see you in both chats, guys. I know that all the time. We're all gonna love this. But also make sure to follow our runners. Because without these runners, we wouldn't even have this wonderful restream. Make sure to follow our trackers, our unsung heroes, hidden behind everything, tracking everything for us, making sure we are up to date. Always show a lot of love to our trackers and our commentators. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Shawnee, for joining me today. Was a very lovely job today with the interview.
Thank you for having us.
And with that said, whoops, that was the wrong button combination. With that said, I'm gonna over to say goodbye to everyone. See you in the next stream, and sit tight and watch all these wonderful streams. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you later.
Bye bye.